Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cardiff, Wales for the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. And tonight, we are kicking us off with the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way match. And now, we are learning that this matchup is not no ordinary Fatal 4-Way matchup. It's a Fatal 4-Way elimination matchup, where obviously normal Fatal 4-Way would be you'd have to pin your opponent, first one pinfall or submission wins, but you have to eliminate 3 other of your opponents in this matchup to become the United States Champion. So not only that Gunther may have a chance to retain, but I honestly like the odds for Gunther better here. That's just me though. But this is a first ever pay-per-view matchup for us. One of 15 total matches at the sold-out venue here in Cardiff, Wales. A lot of press events leading up to this. We are super excited. Big-time pay-per-view live here in Cardiff, Wales. Clash at the Castle. A lot of big-time matches are coming your way. Especially kicking us off here with this United States Championship matchup. Every superstar, except for Austin Theory, has been United States Champion. Seth Rollins has been United States Champion before losing it to Gunther a couple weeks back. As this crowd is going absolutely wild for this man. These graphics, everything here for Cardiff, Wales has been full out, no expense whatsoever. I'm expecting a lot of twists and turns with this pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of big things are on top here for Raw and SmackDown tonight. And talking about Monday Night Raw, we saw that there's a completion of the trade. And now officially here on Monday Night Raw, you got Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, who's the current United Kingdom champion. You're going to have Grayson Waller and Tyler Bate joining the Monday Night Raw roster, and we are going to be figuring out what their future is going to be entailing on the next episode of Monday Night Raw. I'll be very curious to see if any of them are going to be jumping in the United States Championship division, but a lot of big things are coming, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm super excited for tonight, as there's the phenomenal AJ Styles, former United States Champion, former WWE Champion, former Universal Champion. Seems like AJ Styles has done it all here in WWE so far. And we'll see if tonight he can get that United States Championship back around his waist. And like I mentioned, a Fatal 4-Way matchup is going to be a lot different compared to Elimination Fatal 4-Way matchup, because then you're going to have to kind of be strategic. Be like, okay, hey, I'm going to let these guys go at it more. I don't have to be aggressive because I have to make sure I'm the one pinning that superstar. This one can be kind of aggressive, but you got to stay on your opponent to an extent to where, hey, I can kind of let this flow out and kind of play it out. Not be as aggressive. Still be aggressive, but not as aggressive, if that makes sense. AJ Styles waiting for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows to be coming back here very, very soon so they can take over Monday Night Raw and get Gallows and Anderson back in the title contention in the tag team division here. And now we wait for the United States Champion, Gunther. This is going to be a one hard-hitting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther has run through Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, and AJ Styles. Gunther is making sure every one of these superstars know that he's not a superstar to be messed with. And Gunther has done anything to make sure that everybody, including ever since he's lost his $1 million championship, that every single superstar on this roster feels the wrath of Gunther. He doesn't care if it's Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Austin Theory, Bronson Reed, and so many other superstars. Gunther is here to take over Monday Night Raw. He made the $1 million championship prestigious. And we'll see if he will continue to make that United States Championship very, very prestigious. He's going to have to go through two superstars that are very established, AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, and a young and up-and-coming superstar, Austin Theory, who finds himself in a particular position where he thinks he is the future of WWE. And look at that United States Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Very prestigious championship. A lot of big-time superstars have held that championship. And tonight we may very well see a new champion in this matchup. But I do like Gunther's odds in this matchup, honestly, with it being a Fatal 4-Way elimination matchup. As all the superstars looking like they are ready. Referee gonna ring the bell. Here we go. Back and forth here early. Rollins going right after Gunther. AJ Styles right there going right after Austin Theory. Uh-oh. Rollins. What's he have in store for Gunther here? Uh-oh. Rollins setting it up. Looking to go high risk early on in the matchup. Off the ropes. Suicide dive through the middle rope. And Rollins going to try to do everything in his power. And look at Rollins trying to shush the crowd so that he can focus on taking out Gunther in this Fatal 4-Way matchup. The pinfall or submission, the elimination part of it has to happen in the middle of the ring. As Styles spears Austin Theory outside the ring, and AJ Styles is all fired up here. As Styles wants to work with Seth Rollins. We know the little feud going between Rollins and AJ Styles when they were both part of SmackDown at one time, but and that was when Rollins was the United States champion, or Styles was at that time. Was oh no, Gunther grabbing the steel steps in a Fatal 4-Way matchup. Weapons are perfectly legal. You use steel steps, tables, ladders, chairs, kendo sticks, hockey sticks, anything you can think of, it can be used. And if I'm AJ Styles, I just stay outside the ring. Let these guys go to work on each other. We'll see like a very first elimination here. He's now Gunther. Oh no, Gunther! Oh, thankfully for Austin Theory's sake that he saved himself from getting domed with the steel steps. Calf killer applied here to Austin Theory. Will Austin Theory be the very first elimination here? And see, Rollins, normally he would be right there to break it up, but he doesn't need to be. He doesn't have to worry about that as Rollins connects with the steel steps. Theory with a big power bomb there to AJ Styles, and now Theory focus on eliminating Seth Rollins possible. And my big question is, imagine if Austin Theory could eliminate Rollins or AJ Styles early in this matchup, how that would do for this young man. Or even Gunther, a man that's definitely going to have everybody kind of targeting him early on in this matchup. Is now pinfall opportunity, but Gunther is able to kick up right at one. And, for the superstars, they don't want to, overuse in the terms of, outwasting what they can do in the middle of the ring. That's their stamina and all that stuff. As Rollins, I think we're about to see him dome AJ Styles. Pinfall opportunity. Will Theory be eliminated first here? No. Very close to a 3 count there. And now this is where Gunther can be very dangerous. Oh my goodness. All that weight on the ribs there. Certainly not going to help him out whatsoever there. Now Theory. Theory and Gunther, two future big-time superstars here, especially world title-wise, maybe in the near future. Pinfall opportunity. Big count from Gunther. As Rollins and Styles continue to go at it here at ringside. For Theory, you could literally say he's able to defeat Gunther, make him the very first elimination. You could definitely say that this would be an upset. A-Town down to Gunther. Is that enough? Is Gunther the first elimination? No. Kicking out at 2.9. And see Theory, the frustration. He cannot believe he wasn't able to put away Gunther. Wait a minute, Rollins. Oh my goodness. Catching him with The Styles Clash to the outside. And now Gunther, pinfall opportunity. Another kick out from Theory. Uh-oh. Rollins gonna look to put away AJ Styles to the table, maybe. Maybe not, as he drops Theory right on the top there. And Rollins wants to get himself some payback against Austin Theory. You know, a couple weeks back, Theory actually defeated Seth Rollins when he was not fully 100%. And oh, look at that drop kick there from Gunther, pulling out all the stops. There's now Styles pulling out those steel steps here. I feel bad for whatever superstar's gonna have to deal with those steel steps possibly. Snapmare takedown, but Styles, he wants to focus on Rollins. He doesn't care if he happens to get in Gunther's way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Styles with the calf killer. Will Gunther have to be the very first elimination? Nowhere to go. See, these superstars they normally, like I said, break this up, but this is an elimination matchup. And obviously they would love to see Gunther be the first one eliminated, because it's going to be in favor of them. Austin Theory trying to hitting Styles with an STO, not working out in his favor here. Oh, and now Styles and Rollins going at it. You can see these superstars are just putting an all-out effort right now in the terms of putting everything on the line. Styles now, opportunity to eliminate Rollins. No. They were trying to capture Gunther there. Oh my goodness, Gunther turning Styles inside out. No. Very close. Uh-oh. And now Gunther release power. Oh no, he's going to connect with the pinfall on this. 2, 3 it is. Austin Theory, the very first one to be eliminated. Styles now. Styles clash to Gunther. Is this going to be an elimination? 2, 3 it is. And now it is down to Rollins and AJ Styles. Who do you guys think is going to walk out with the new United States champion? Will it be Styles? Will it be Rollins? These guys have feuded before for the championship. As Styles, glancing blow to the head, he surely didn't get enough of it. He got a little bit of it, surely enough at that time. Styles, phenomenal forearm to Rollins. Is Styles gonna win the United States Championship? Yes, he does. New champion AJ Styles outlasts Gunther, Rollins, and Austin Theory. Theory was eliminated first by Gunther right here with a brutal powerbomb. 2 and 3. And then Styles would catch him, hit him with that beautiful Styles clash right there to Gunther. Very surprising elimination early on, but right here, the ending moments, the Styles, the phenomenal forearm, and it was all she wrote. And Styles goes on to win the United States Championship. What a way to kick off Clash at the Castle. AJ Styles with the United States Championship. We've already seen one new champion, and that is the kick-off Clash at the Castle. AJ Styles surviving that fatal 4-way elimination matchup, becoming the new United States champion. And now we get to see Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns here on the SmackDown side of things. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, this has been building up for more than a half of a year. Roman Reigns, for the most part, has Brock Lesnar's number, but Brock Lesnar has gone through Solo Sikoa, the Usos, just to get this opportunity. And tonight's matchup is a no-holds-barred matchup. Last time we saw Brock was a couple weeks ago when Paul Heyman called out Brock. Brock came out. It's all set up a big ruse. And Roman Reigns would lay waste to Brock Lesnar. We didn't see him on Friday Night SmackDown. Bloodline and Apollo Crews would lose to the team of Cody Rhodes, RK Bro, and Sami Zayn. But now Roman Reigns sets focus to Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar sets focus to Roman Reigns. No holds barred, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an all-out war. F5, spears, Superman punches, Suplex City. You're going to see everything here. And Roman Reigns plans on keeping Paul Heyman backstage, because it's going to be an end of a rivalry tonight, once and for all. Two big name superstars looking to end it, and no better way to do it than a no-holds-barred matchup, and especially in a sold-out venue of Clash at the Castle. With everything going on, Roman Reigns he plans on ending this problem that he has with Brock Lesnar. He's going to have to deal with the Sami Zayn situation as well on SmackDown. Sami Zayn has turned into a little bit of an issue for Roman Reigns in the bloodline. We'll see how that's going to fare. But Roman Reigns also has his focus on that King of the Ring that starts up coming up tomorrow night on Raw, and the first episode of SmackDown as well. But we're going to figure out who exactly is all going to be in the King of the Ring tournament on the SmackDown side of things. A lot of superstars are planning on at least trying to be a part of that. Roman Reigns for sure. LA Knight wants to be a part as well. There's a lot of big name superstars that certainly I would love to see get an opportunity for the King of the Ring. Last year on SmackDown side of things, Drew McIntyre won the King of the Ring tournament, would go on to get a WWE Championship opportunity, and would walk out WWE Champion. So certainly anything is possible. It'd be a big money draw to have Roman Reigns for sure, and that as well. And I wonder if Brock would want to be in that tournament as well. It's a lot of big time decisions for JBL, and I think if Roman were to win tonight over Brock Lesnar, I think certainly Roman Reigns will get him a first ballot spot in that. But, obviously Roman has to finish with Brock Lesnar tonight. So we'll see how that's going to fare. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a no-holds-barred matchup. Anything can happen, and anything will happen. Brock looks like he's ready. Roman looks like he's ready. Here we go. There's been some discussion about what exactly these guys are just going to be throwing crap out of each other. I am so ready for this. I'm expecting a lot of brutalness, multiple F5 spears. It's not going to, I certainly don't believe it's going to be one big move and it's going to be over. I think it's going to take a lot. There's going to be tables, ladders, chairs, and Roman Reigns trying to tell this Cardiff crowd to acknowledge him, but Brock Lesnar gonna tell him to acknowledge these punches to the face. And now Brock just easily tossing Roman Reigns back in the ring, making it look oh so easy in this sold out venue here at the Clash at the Castle. And now Roman, oh my goodness! And Brock Lesnar picked the right time to kind of duck underneath it. I don't know if it was on purpose or if it was like a possum thing to kind of draw Roman Reigns to do like a I guess you could call it like a suicide dive over the top rope. And hopefully, for Roman's sake, it's not going to affect him and hurt him too much. As now Lesnar has the steel steps, and he bounces the steel steps right off the head of Roman Reigns. And just like that, Lesnar has the momentum. Like I said, this match is going to be brutal, ladies and gentlemen, as he throws him right in the steel steps. Lesnar is not playing around here. Roman trying to fight back. Let's see if he'd be able to. I mean, getting your head bounced off the top of those steel steps, man, certainly not going to help things. Now Reigns looking for some payback with those steel steps. Oh my God. Brutal. Not every day you want your head to be just bounced off some steel steps. I know Reigns not done yet. He wants to put away Lesnar, send a message here. Why not? Oh, I guess he wants to put the steel steps down. I thought maybe for a second, maybe he wanted to finish Lesnar there. And now Lesnar, big punches here from the big man. Back and forth here at ringside. Like we mentioned, this match going to be very, very brutal. expect a lot of weapons. We've already seen the steel steps. Imagine there may be other weapons possibly used. Maybe not, but both of these men can be very violent when they need to be. Lesnar, former Universal Champion. Roman Reigns, former Universal Champion. Former WWE Champion. Former United States Champion. Roman Reigns has done it all here in Universe mode. And now Roman. Roman with a gut-wrench suplex. Tossing Lesnar. Making it look very easy. He's stomping right on the head. He's going to try to maybe break the arm of Brock. And now Reigns, not really sure what. Maybe, oh wait, he's going to go with the guillotine. The guillotine. Choking out Lesnar. This is actually, if you guys remember, recently at the Royal Rumble, this is what Reigns did to retain his Universal Championship. But not this time, though. Lesnar, learning from his mistakes, has a DDT from Reigns, though. And now Lesnar's in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to figure it out. As soon as I say that. Oh, wait, now Lesnar with a bear hug. A bear hug to Roman. Imagine if Lesnar can just squeeze all the air out of Roman Reigns tonight. Oh, just trying to just take it out, but Reigns, the tribal chief, not going to go down that easy. As he stuns Lesnar and he hits him with a devastating clothesline. Just the type of maneuver that Roman Reigns needed at that very moment. Reigns now. Superman punch. And now Reigns has Lesnar right where he wants him. Spear! Spear! The big dog with the spear. The Superman punch spear combination. But no, Lesnar kicks out. And now Reigns mocking the crowd, saying this is the guy you want to represent you. And now, I say Reigns does not want to go to the ground and pound game. Especially with Brock, former UFC heavyweight champion. He knows certainly what he's doing in the middle of that ring. And now Lesnar, oh my goodness. Just a brutal uppercut. Lesnar now trying to get the crowd behind him. Took a little bit too long, and now Reigns able to capitalize. Seems like Reigns is just trying to find some offense at this very moment, just to try to see what he can do. Brutal forearm strike, and now Lesnar going to do the right thing, rolling out of the ring. And now Lesnar in a bad way, over the top rope. Roman Reigns goes. If you guys remember early on in the matchup, he wasn't able to do that. Certainly it worked this time. Both these guys so damn brutal. It's been one hell of a matchup. No holds barred. Belly to belly release suplex there. Certainly may have not been the most unique maneuver of all time, but it certainly gets it done. As Lesnar tripping over the steel steps. Roman trying to do enough damage to try and put away Brock Lesnar. This match has been very, very physical from the get, and now Roman finally able to get some clubbing blows in. Oh my goodness, look at that big cut, the big welt on the side of Brock Lesnar. And now Reigns, Roman, oh no, looking to swing for the fences here. Crowd chanting for "We want tables, Lesnar! Lesnar now! F5 territory! F5 to Roman! Is that enough? Pinfall! 1, 2, 3! Yes! Lesnar picks up the win, and he finally, after months and months of dealing with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar picks up a win over Roman Reigns. That was Solo Sikoa. The Usos got him a match with Roman Reigns. And just like that, Lesnar gets his story, finishes the story with the bloodline, and gets a massive win over Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. And now wait a minute, Paul Heyman. What the hell is Paul Heyman doing here? We saw what happened recently on SmackDown. And wait a minute. Lesnar not messing around. F5 to Paul Heyman. And I guess there's no rekindling any advocate from what they both had a long time ago. Brock gonna certainly end it right now with Paul Heyman. No rekindling, nothing like that. Lesnar has gone basically half a year trying to get to the bloodline, trying to beat all of them, having to deal with the likes of Solo Sikoa, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and now Roman Reigns. He beats Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman comes out here. I don't know what he expected. But now Brock Lesnar, F5 again through the table to Paul Heyman. Man, what a night it has been, ladies and gentlemen. No holds barred, the fatal 4-way elimination matchup. If it continues to be anything like this is going to continue to be a very interesting pay-per-view for sure. As there is Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is going to get his matchup against his father, Rey, and he's going to get it right here, right now. The last couple of weeks, Dominic has beaten down his father. Rey has tried to fight back. He doesn't want to fight his son, but Shawn Michaels has booked this matchup, and certainly tonight we are going to see Dominic Mysterio get his hands on his father, and we'll see how Dominic will fare. We saw it in Monday Night Raw, Shawn Michaels saying, hey, you know what, you want to have a match with your father? You know what, I'm going to book it for Clash at the Castle. But now this match has been upgraded to an Extreme Rules match. We've seen how extreme Dominic Mysterio has been ever since turning on his father, Rey. So it'll be very interesting to see how Dominic Mysterio is going to be faring against his father tonight. And what kind of mindset is Rey Mysterio even going to be in right now? Having to deal with his son, trying to, a lot of these last couple of weeks, it's been trying to defend himself. It's not like Rey wants to fight his son. He doesn't want to fight his own family. It's like what Rey Mysterio had to deal back with and Eddie in the early 2000s. I think it was like 2005, I believe it was. 2004, 2005. When the rivalry between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. Rey Mysterio didn't want to have to deal with that, but we did. We had to deal with that. So, and Mysterio and, Eddie was a family friend, absolutely, good friends, best friends. But now, Rey Mysterio having to fight his own son? It's going to be something else, and I guarantee it's going to be hard for Rey Mysterio to go through this matchup. He's going to go through this matchup, but it's not going to be easy whatsoever for him to deal with this. But here we go, Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio. Referee finally rings the bell. Like I mentioned, we gotta really see what Rey is gonna be mindset-wise. Is Rey gonna go with the Three Amigos tribute to the late great Eddie Guerrero? And why not? And now Rey Mysterio may be trying to set up a 619 possibly. But now Dominic, we're about to get Extreme Rules, pulling out a weapon not even the first minute of this matchup. And look at Rey. He's like, no, son, you're going to have to out-wrestle me. You're going to have to outwork me. And now Rey again going to that place, the Eddie Guerrero place, with these Three Amigos one more time. Whatever Rey has to do to put his son in place. It's a big clubbing forearm. Stuns Rey Mysterio. And my question is, how extreme will Dominic be to his father? Not something you want to see at all, but there may be a time where we have to see this. Let's all look at this. This is perfectly legal in this Extreme Rules matchup. And now both men, they're going to go for a springboard. Dominic a little bit faster than his dad. Pinfall opportunity after that springboard bulldog, but obviously not enough still, and just in the beginning stages of this matchup. Look at Dominic trying to fight, trying to put down his dad. And one of the worst things you can hear from a man is just saying that you wish that somebody else was the father. As Rey's busted open, bleeding right now, and now Dominic swinging for the fences with that kendo stick. And now Dominic again. Oh my goodness, he's just clobbering his dad, but now Rey Mysterio fighting back. Oh my goodness, right to the back of the flesh. Rey swinging for the fences. Come on, Rey. Take it to Dominic. Oh my goodness, brutal maneuver now. Oh my goodness, the very end of that kendo stick right in to the sternum area. Certainly not going to be feeling too good. And now, springboard crossbody lays out his son. Will this be it? No. Strong kick out from Dom. Dom stays in the matchup for a little bit longer. Now into the corner we go. Big clothesline from Rey Mysterio. Rey now. Vintage Rey turning Dominic inside out. And now this is where Rey Mysterio is going to show his dad Rey's going to show his son who's boss. Now Rey going to set up the 619, but no, Dom. Perfect execution. Perfect reversal. Reverses his dad. And obviously Dom, he dealt with his son. Or Dom dealt with his dad, pardon me. And now he's going to go for the 619. Dominic 619 to his father. And now, slowly but surely, climbing to the top. Looking to finish it. Frog splash to Rey Mysterio. Is this it? 2, 3. Dominic Mysterio outlasts his father tonight in this Extreme Rules matchup. What a back and forth. Look at this. Right here, Dominic reverses. Hits his own father with a 619. And then would hit the frog splash to put away his own damn father. 2 and the 3. What a win for Dominic, especially over his damn dad. Much as I hate to say it, a crucial win in the career of Dominic Mysterio. And now, wait, what the hell? Damian Priest, he's a SmackDown superstar representing the Judgment Day. He's out here. What the hell is he doing? This matchup we just saw was on Monday Night Raw. Why the hell is Damian Priest laying the waste to Rey Mysterio right now? What in the hell is going on right now? Can somebody explain to me why in the hell Damian Priest is out here? Can we get some goddamn security out here? Another forearm strike there from Damian Priest. Oh, Damian Priest going back. It seems like the ref's trying to stop it there. Oh no, Damian Priest. No, my goodness. Rey's down and out. And now, oh my, really? Dominic Mysterio just beat his dad. And now you got Damian Priest, a superstar from SmackDown, coming out here to lay waste to Rey Mysterio. Can someone explain to me what's going on right now? Oh my God, this is just horrific. And now Dominic watching on at ringside as Damian Priest lays out his own damn dad. I'm sure Dominic Mysterio is perfectly fine with what we're witnessing there. And oh my God. Rey Mysterio laid to waste by Damian Priest. Can we get some answers, please? What in the hell is going on?
You have to think Priest is feeling confident to be taunting like this.
Rey Mysterio there at ringside laid out. Dominic Mysterio, not really too sure, just taking it in right now. And now Dominic right there back in the ring. Seems like he's confronting Damian Priest. What in the hell is going on here? Seems like Dominic and Damian are saying stuff. Let's see if we can catch on and see what they're saying. Dominic Mysterio laying waste to his own father. I didn't think I'd ever see the day that his own flesh and blood would do something to his father like that, but there's something about that I actually like, and I loved what I just saw in you, Dominic, to even do that to your own father. Dominic, you're probably wondering why I'm out here. And the simple answer to that is I am here to recruit you to the Judgment Day. Edge, Finn, Rhea, Beth, we all believe it is time to add on to the Judgment Day, and we believe a superstar like you that is just finally striding along in the right direction, we believe that you'd be a perfect member for the Judgment Day. I know these fans right now are booing the crap out of you, Dom, but pay no attention to them. This is a serious offer from the Judgment Day. And you're either Judgment Day, you're either with us, or you're against us. So, Dom, would you like to leave Monday Night Raw and join us on SmackDown? We can get all the contract issues and everything dealt with between both general managers, both on Raw and SmackDown. If you accept, you will join us on SmackDown as we plan on dominating the landscape of SmackDown. Tonight, I'm taking back the European Championship. Finn is retaining his Intercontinental Championship. Rhea is winning and becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And later on today, Judgment Day, show who's the better faction as we beat Hurt Business in a Hell in a Cell match. So Dominic, what do you say? Will you join me in the rest of the Judgment Day? And you become one of the best there on SmackDown? What do you say? Yes or no, Dom? That certainly is a lot to digest, Damian. And I do appreciate you coming out here trying to recruit me for the Judgment Day after what I just did to my own father. And what I've seen with the potential of the Judgment Day, I have no reason to decline your offer. So I'm officially joining the Judgment Day, and I'm officially joining the SmackDown roster. Dominic leaving the ring, and so is Damian Priest. Both men heading to the back, it seems. It's be very interesting to see how Dominic Mysterio is now a part of the Judgment Day. How do you think this is going to fare between the Judgment Day with the addition of Dominic Mysterio?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
And like what Mike Rome just said, it is time for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss challenges Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, part of the Wyatt family, got Aleister Black accompanying Alexa Bliss down to the ring. Bray Wyatt is getting ready for his big-time main event tonight, and you're hearing that correctly. Bray Wyatt versus Big E for the Universal Championship is in the main event of tonight's show. So Bray Wyatt is getting ready for that matchup. It's certainly going to be a hell of a matchup between those. Very, very personal between Big E and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has taken it to every single member of the New Day, and Big E is hoping that he can somehow survive the onslaught attack of Bray Wyatt. But now Alexa Bliss is out here with Aleister Black, hoping that they can become the new Raw Women's Champion. Aleister Black's going to do everything in their power to get that championship around her waist. And here comes the EST, former Miss Money in the Bank, currently your Raw Women's Champion. And this certainly is going to be one of the toughest tests for Bianca Belair tonight. She's had to deal with Bayley shortly, deal with Charlotte shortly. It was a long-time feud between those women, but certainly they had their matches, and Bianca was able to retain. So we'll see how Bianca Belair fares tonight over the ever so dangerous Alexa Bliss. That 5 feet of fury, but she can be oh so crazy, little twisted Miss Bliss there. Alexa Bliss very well could become the new Raw Women's Champion by the end of this matchup.
It's starting to look like there truly aren't any limits that Bianca Belair can't
A big time opportunity for both of these women. Bianca Belair starting to start working some strides along her career. I know it was hard for her for the longest time to even get, matches And then slowly but surely she was getting those opportunities in NXT, then got drafted to Raw, and she's finally figuring it out, especially at WrestleMania when she became Miss Money in the Bank.
The challenger from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
And there's Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
And there's your Raw Women's Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be Bianca? Will it be Alexa Bliss? We are just mere moments away from finding out. Bianca Belair, a big fan favorite, Alexa Bliss, obviously part of the Wyatt family, going to try and do anything in her power to get that championship to the Wyatt family, one way or another. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair. Raw Women's Championship is on the line. For Bianca Belair, you got to be very, very careful, especially since Aleister Black is here at ringside with Alexa Bliss. Obviously, Aleister Black can, get involved in this matchup, but for Bianca, she just cannot, get distracted whatsoever. She has to stay focused and stay on Alexa Bliss. Questionable rope break there by the referee, but referee knows how important this match is. You don't want to not call it and have an early win. Big face buster there from Bianca. She connects with a beautiful moonsault there on Alexa Bliss. And we are going to have ourselves one hell of a night, ladies and gentlemen. Not just with this night. So far, it's been crazy so far. New United States Champion in AJ Styles. Brock Lesnar survives Roman Reigns. Despite being busted wide open as Aleister Black already getting involved in this matchup. But Brock Lesnar beats Roman Reigns with an F5. And then Lesnar has Paul Heyman come out, try to get face-to-face with him. And Lesnar F5s his former advocate and lays waste to Mr. Paul Heyman. So it seems like Lesnar finally got what he wanted at the end of the night and finally took down the bloodline. He's beaten Solo, he's beaten Jimmy and Jay, and he's finally defeated Roman Reigns. He's beaten Roman Reigns years and years ago, but this is a whole different Roman Reigns. A big boot there from Bianca, but again, Aleister Black getting involved, and just like that, Alexa Bliss coming out and attacking that left leg. And look at Alexa Bliss just eating this up right now. And it certainly is going to be a long night for Bianca if she continues to be distracted by Aleister Black. And now Bianca with a big clothesline again, and now has Alexa Bliss in the corner. Bianca, big spear. And now this is the perfect opportunity for Bianca to try to put away Alexa Bliss. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No, strong kick out at one. And still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's Bianca Belair going for a flying crossbody over the top rope. Alexa Bliss getting back inside the ring. And now Bianca going to take her time, try to situation herself in the right position after taking a scary fall there. We'll see how much that scary fall is going to cost Bianca this matchup. As a little bit of guillotine. Yes, guillotine applied. Right now, Bianca Belair could tap out. We'll address what I was trying to say about the next matchup as Bianca's able to get out of that guillotine. Like I was trying to mention, that coming up next on the SmackDown side of things, it is the European Championship, as it's going to be Santos Escobar and Damian Priest challenging for the European Championship in a triple threat match against Omos, who is the European Champion. As now Bianca, pump handle gutbuster. That certainly is going to do the trick. And now Bianca just trying to figure out what she wants to do, slowly but surely. And Alexa Bliss doing the right thing, rolling out to the apron, and Bianca Belair trying to decide what she wants to do. Big spear, and down goes Alexa Bliss. And now Bianca trying to decide what she wants to do here. Not going to go after her. Rightfully so. I think Bianca just going to let Alexa Bliss, like she just had her come back into the ring. She's not going to go for any high-risk maneuvers, as referee kind of blocking that corner. And now the ST. with the big time maneuver. Will that be enough to put away Alexa Bliss? Yes, it is. I think Bianca Belair was trying to do something else. The referee was in the way, but Bianca Belair retains her Raw Women's Championship, despite Aleister Black getting involved in this matchup multiple times. And look at this pinfall 2 and 3. This ultimately helped out Bianca Belair retain her Raw Women's Championship. The referee didn't want her going in the corner for some reason, blocked it off, but Bianca was able to retain over again Alexa Bliss.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, after Bianca Belair wins with a KOD there to Alexa Bliss to retain her Raw Women's Championship. Very weird, the referee kind of getting stuck there, but, you know, she was able to adjust to see what she wanted to do. But now it is time for Santos Escobar to try to walk out with the European Championship. He has Omos's number, but Damian Priest has Santos Escobar's number. Something has to give in this triple threat matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This matchup is going to be hard hitting for sure. Who do you guys think walks out? Do you think the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, Omos, is able to defeat Damian Priest and Santos Escobar? This is not an elimination triple threat matchup. This is your normal triple threat matchup. The reason why I'm saying that is obviously earlier on tonight we had a fatal 4-way elimination matchup for the United States Championship. But this matchup is going to be very hard hitting. You get the Lucha Libre style, you get the very physical style of Damian Priest, and then you got the Giant Omos. So you got a little bit of everything going on in this matchup. And we just recently saw Damian Priest coming out here to recruit Dominic Mysterio after Dominic just beat his dad one-on-one. And Dominic Mysterio saying he is going to join up with the Judgment Day. And Damian Priest said that he was going to, himself and the Judgment Day are going to get it all figured out between Raw and SmackDown. So I mean, Dominic wants to join up with them. They walked out together to go backstage, but you know, what does that all entail? Dominic wants to go to SmackDown now, it seems. So my question is, if that's official, how does that work? And what exactly is going to happen? There's so many things going on at one time here. As Damian Priest gets himself in the ring, he's the former European champion in his own right. But Santos Escobar looking to get his first championship. We'll see how it goes, but just a lot of craziness going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. From just everything from the United States Championship matchup, no holds barred matchup between Lesnar and Reigns, Dominic and Rey Mysterio. We just saw the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca retaining. You know, a lot of things going on. And now here comes the big man, Omos, the European champion. And Omos recently defeated Ezekiel here on SmackDown. Last night on SmackDown, Omos defeated Ezekiel, who made his SmackDown debut, the brother of Elias. It was back and forth for a little bit before Omos was able to figure out Ezekiel. And I think Omos, honestly, just with him being in the Hurt business, I think it's just going to take him some time to, you know, honestly, get some more wins underneath his belt and become more comfortable. Because there's a lot of big things, not just his height. You expect him to run through people, but you have a superstar like Santos Escobar that ran through Omos and making it look so easy with a Phantom Driver from the top rope and just doing a normal Phantom Driver. So it's just one of those things where I think Omos needs some time, pick up some more wins, become more comfortable here, and with the tutelage of the Hurt Business with MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, I think that's a perfect time to learn from those guys, especially from MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley. I'm not saying you can't learn from Cedric Alexander, but just so many veterans that these guys can learn from, especially since MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin have been wrestling for a very long time. As there is your European Championship, one of the big time championships that we have over there on SmackDown. Santos Escobar versus Damian Priest versus Omos, live here at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. Very curious to see how this is going to end up. These guys got to try to outlast each other. Santos DDTing Omos there. And, you know, it's one of those things where it seems like every other superstar has each other's number. So, obviously, Santos has Omos's number. Omos has Damian Priest's number. But Damian Priest has Santos Escobar's number. So, something has to give when they're going for this European Championship. As now Santos turning over Priest, but just like that, Omos not going to allow Damian Priest to tap out in that situation. Not saying you would. It's, oh my goodness. We're about to see a military press slam. Oh my goodness. And now Priest getting in the face of Omos. But now Omos, he's giving out free military press slams to everybody. How crazy is that? And now Santos trying to bring the big fight to the big man, the 7-foot monster. And I think once Damian Priest and Santos Escobar briefly work together in this matchup, I think they can focus on each other. And now a steel baseball bat, or maybe a wooden baseball bat, I can't really tell, being introduced, but in Omos' sake, they're surviving at that very moment. And now here comes Omos tossing Santos like a cruiserweight, and Damian Priest, he's taking his time. And rightfully so, he doesn't need to necessarily come back in the ring right away. He can let Omos do all the work, and then he can pick up the scraps and walk out with the championship. You never know what might happen as a big super kick takes down Omos briefly. Pinfall. Will Omos get a loss in this count again to Santos, but luckily for Omos, able to kick out right away with a big Samoan drop. Blaze wasted Escobar. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No. Strong kick out there from Santos Escobar. Uh-oh. Omos gonna look for the choke slam. Oh my goodness. Big choke slam there from Omos. Pinfall opportunity. But Santos Escobar in these multi-man matches, you gotta be very careful, as now Escobar dropping Omos right on his neck. Is this enough? 2. No, Omos kicks out at 2.5. Santos Escobar knows what to expect from Omos. So it's not really surprising, certainly to say the least, that, you know, Escobar is able to easily just pick up Omos. And that's saying something. Omos is 7 foot, 410 pounds. It's not something that should be that easy, you would think. But certainly it is in that scenario. As now Omos looking to finish up this matchup, introducing the steel steps. Now Santos Escobar. Wait a minute. Oh, trying to go for that little bit of a torpedo type of maneuver, and Damian Priest busted wide open. Santos trying to flip him over. He does, but Damian Priest right there to break it up. And just like that, Omos rolling out of the ring. Uh-oh. Oh no, this ain't good. Obviously, if Damian Priest is able to connect with those steel steps, if I'm Priest, I'd go for the pinfall right away. Uh-oh. Oh, I think Santos Escobar was thinking about the Phantom Driver. We've already seen that before. Now Priest. What does he have in store for Mr. Omos there? Santos breaking it up before any potential damage is done there. Going for that haymaker type of maneuver. This match is going all over the place right now. Santos having to roll out of the ring. Front suplex there from Omos. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No. Still plenty more to happen in this matchup. And oh my god! And now, wait a minute, Damian Priest reckoning the Omos. Is Damian Priest going to steal a victory? Not like this. 1, 2. Oh, he's able to kick out. But if I'm Priest, turn around, go for that pinfall. I was going to say, go for the pinfall on Santos real quick. Like, imagine if Omos was going to lose like that. He hit a two-handed chokeslam to Santos. Priest from behind with the reckoning, and it still was not enough. How crazy that finish would have been. But one of those lovely false finishes that we love to see in professional wrestling is now Omos going to stretch out Santos Escobar. Now Damian Priest going to look to go to work on the big man. Ooh. Big time hip attack there from Priest. Omos is down and out. Big time opportunity for Priest. Uh-oh, going for a power slam. Santos Escobar with a key reversal. And now Omos. Oh, he's going to introduce. But, oh, look at Damian Priest. Oh my goodness. Suicide dive. Damian Priest picking the right exact time to duck down. That's what happens when you have those type of situations. When you do those high-risk maneuvers, you know, your superstar can duck down and you could easily get hurt. So it's one of those crazy things. There's all three men here at ringside going to work on each other. Omos and Damian Priest. Oh my goodness. Damian Priest. Oh, he's all fired up. Damian Priest ended up getting Dominic Mysterio to join up with the Judgment Day. Very curious to see how that's going to turn out, ladies and gentlemen. And Damian Priest trying to connect with Santos Escobar with those steel steps, but luckily for him, wasn't able to connect. And now Omos. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this ain't good. This ain't good for Priest. Brutal release powerbomb up in the air. Hurricane Rana from Santos Escobar. This matchup has been very, very crazy. Each superstar has been able to have a chance in this matchup to win, but just have not been able to yet. And now Omos. Trying to decide what he wants to do to Priest, but not really working out in favor. But if you guys are just tuning in, it's been a great night of professional wrestling here at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. First ever Clash at the Castle pay-per-view for Universe Mode, and it's been fantastic here live in Cardiff, Wales, as an STO there from Santos. Still to come tonight, we have the Women's Tag Team Championships coming up next here live at Clash at the Castle, where Trish and Lita challenge for those Women's Tag Team Championships. There's those steel steps there in the crowd. I don't think we're going to be able to get those steel steps back. So they're going to have to try and figure out something else and use a different one if they really want to. As Priest turns Escobar inside out. And now Escobar tossed down the other side of the ring. Uh-oh. Got a kendo stick by Omos. Not able to do any damage to it whatsoever. And now Santos tossing Priest back in the ring. And Escobar all fired up here. Talking some major trash to everybody here. Escobar getting back in the ring. All three men back in the ring here. Those big haymakers from Santos. And now Omos rolling out of the ring. And now you got yourselves a one-on-one bout here between Santos and Priest. The champions down and out at ringside. This is a perfect opportunity for Santos Escobar to put away Damian Priest here. As soon as I say that, Omos is able to get himself back in the ring. And that is not what Santos Escobar wants at this very moment. Uh-oh. Omos. The two-handed choke slam. No. Santos with the key reversal. He owns Omos. 2 big wins over Omos. If Omos would have been able to connect on that, it would have been game, set, match over. Now Damian Priest. Uh-oh. Priest look for that crucifix powerbomb, I believe. Yes, he is. Crucifix powerbomb. Making it look so easy. But Omos right there to break it up. Big clothesline from behind. And now Omos maybe going to look to put the final touches on Priest, maybe. Pinfall opportunity. But Santos right there to break it up, though. And oh no. Uh-oh. Going to look for the Phantom Driver. Pinfall opportunity, but Priest right there to break it up. Uh-oh. Damian Priest. We saw this to Rey Mysterio earlier on tonight. Damian Priest. Is he going to walk out with the European Championship? Yes, he does. Priest went out. He told Dominic Mysterio that they planned on walking out with the European Championship, and we just saw it. Damian Priest, once again, is your European Champion. Damian Priest, he's going to have to rest up because he's got one hell of a night still to come. He's participating in that 6-man Hell in a Cell matchup between the Judgment Day and the Hurt Business later on tonight. But Damian Priest went through hell tonight, and he became the European Champion, knocking off Santos Escobar and Omos here tonight live at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. Apollo Crews is going to be one of my toughest tests in my whole career, and that's saying something. And no matter what, I've even had a little in-ring action with him. That was at Vengeance Day when it was supposed to be a fatal 5-way, turned into a triple threat match, me, Roman, and Apollo. Apollo didn't get pinned to that matchup, but I certainly got to see what Apollo brings to the ring. I have nothing bad to say Apollo. He's worked his ass off just as much as I have had to. He's had to scratch and crawl to the very top. But for me, the one difference is I came back and became champion. Apollo Crews, that's not going to happen for him. He's not going to be able to get that WWE Championship back. Apollo, I need you to bring your A game tonight, because certainly I'm bringing mine, and if you bring even less than an A+ effort tonight, I am going to walk out still WWE Champion. So good luck tonight, Apollo, as I need to get ready for my matchup later on tonight. There he is, Mr. Adrenaline flowing through your soul, Mr. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the WWE Champion. Certainly, you've done your best ever since coming back weeks before Survivor Series. You've been one of the best, if not the best superstar here in WWE. But that changes tonight. My client Apollo Crews is going to do everything in his power. And especially with me at ringside, we are not leaving Clash at the Castle without that WWE Championship. So Cody, you can train, you can tell all these fans here tonight and everyone watching at home that you plan on having one of the longest reigns as a WWE Champion. But fans are going to go home tonight sad, because their superhero, their nice guy, their top guy is going to lose tonight. You're going to send all these fans home tonight crying. And it's a shame, but there has to be a winner, and there happens to be a loser, and that loser happens to be you and your whole entire family, Cody. It's happened before, and it's going to happen again tonight. And now it is time for your women's tag team championships to be defended. And now you're going to see Trish and Lita team up tonight to take on your women's tag team champions, Carmella and Zelina Vega. And the funny thing about this is that, I guess you won't really find it funny, but I suppose, when you have Trish and Lita, a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, they were in action against the Bella Twins, who would, the week before that, would lay them out and return to WWE. The Bella Twins would actually beat Trish and Lita. So we'll see. I'm assuming Trish and Lita, they didn't show up on Monday Night Raw. They didn't have any segments or anything. But with them not being on Raw, being used, didn't have to wrestle or anything, certainly got to think that Trish and Lita are going to be 100% in their match tonight. But they're going up against two women that are very good in the middle of that ring. Carmella, multi-time women's champion, especially the SmackDown Women's Championship around her waist before. Zelina Vega, multi-time women's tag team champion. And we'll see if they're going to be able to retain tonight over if they're going to be able to retain over Trish and Lita, two WWE Hall of Famers. As there are your women's tag team champions, Carmella and Zelina Vega. This is going to be a hard-hitting women's championship matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot wait to see who walks out. Can Trish and Lita somehow dig down deep and lead the women's tag team division, or will Carmella and Zelina Vega be the ones to continue to run over this division? And, you know, I'm sure Brie and Nikki Bella are watching these women's tag team matches very close with a keen eye to say, hey, we very well should be next in line for those women's tag team championships. But we'll have to wait and find out. We'll see how the WWE Hall of Famers Trish and Lita fare tonight in this women's tag team championship match. As there they are, the prestigious women's tag team championships. They have been held by a lot of tag teams, a lot of good tag teams here. See if we can find that consistent championship holder.
Is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Lita and Trish Stratus.
There are your WWE Hall of Famers. They seem like they're ready.
They are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella and Queen Zelina.
Zelina Vega and Carmella, your women's tag team champions. We're going to see how they're going to fare tonight. I mean, perfect opportunity to kind of see where Carmella and Zelina Vega are. Are they going to start taking the women's tag team championships to another level, or will the current number one contenders, Lita and Trish, become the new champions? Here we go, Lita and Carmella. It's time for both these women to take each other to the shed. Let's see how they fare right now as Trish gets tagged into this ring. See how Trish Stratus will be faring here tonight. Uh-oh. Trying to go with a bear hug of sorts. Carmella fighting her off, though. It's crazy how good Lita and Trish can still look after years and years of being away from WWE. Fine, just like aging like a fine wine. And then these men and women just, and now you have your routines of certain foods, certain workouts, and certain people you can go to and be, hey, I need to keep my body in top pristine condition, and they'd be like, okay, hey, we can do this for you. How they say Rome was not built in one day, and they just make their bodies look very, very good. These men and women are obviously in the best company today, so we'll see if they can continue to look like that. And especially to keep their bodies in pristine condition, like I mentioned, especially with the travel schedule and everything that WWE superstars have to deal with. It's absolutely crazy. As Trish trying to fight back, big kick to the face. That certainly is not going to be feeling too good as now Trish going to focus on the midsection there of Carmella. Now Trish maybe going to be looking for a tag here to a tag team partner, Lita. Yes, she does. And now Lita and Trish going to look to get some action here. Oh my goodness. He's right there to the back, but let's see if Lita can continue to keep this up. Big jumping place. Imagine what it's going to do for this women's tag team division if Lita and Trish can become the new women's tag team champions. Obviously, there's a lot of new tag teams joining up with the women's tag team division. You got Becky and Asuka going to be a tag team there on SmackDown. We'll see how they continue to fare and see if they can get a future opportunity for the women's tag team championships. You got Tegan Nox and Shotzi there on SmackDown still. The Bella Twins here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, there's plenty of tag teams that are looking for those opportunities. Will they get it? You know, time's going to tell. Oh, going for that Trish kick, I think. Not able to get it. And now Carmella can look to capitalize on the mistake from Trish Stratus. Oh, but big elbow from Trish, though. A lot of back and forth so far. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Gotta love so far. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive matchup coming in the terms of who is going to be the permanent Raw General Manager. Ricochet versus Dolph Ziggler. you have Shawn Michaels being represented by Dolph Ziggler, and you have Ricochet being chosen by Shane McMahon. So if Ricochet wins, Shane McMahon will become the permanent Raw General Manager. As, hold on, that twist of fate there to Carmella. Will that be enough? No. And then if Dolph wins, HBK still will be your Raw General Manager. So time's going to tell. And wait a minute, Lita now. High risk, high reward. Big leg drop there. Pinfall opportunity right there. Referee 2. No, Carmella at the very last second kicks out. And Lita cannot believe it. And now again, gonna go high risk. She's thinking about another leg drop. She's wasting time though. And another leg drop in the back of the neck this time though. Now Carmella with a jawbreaker. And now, wait a minute, Carmella. DDT spiking Lita. Will this be it? 1, 2, no. As Zelina Vega and Trish Stratus going at it. Trish tossed back in the ring. Trish inadvertently hitting Carmella there. Carmella feeling herself up here, and she's going to eat a DDT. Brutal maneuver there from Lita. Pinfall. 1, 2. No, Zelina Vega breaking it up at the very last second. And now Trish going to toss Zelina Vega out ringside. Match is breaking down. Trish and Lita with all the momentum at this very moment. Can Lita win the tag team championships for Trish and Lita here? Big time opportunity. Now Lita, right to the lower back. And I think with that DDT that Carmella had, I believe she stole Lita's maneuver, because it looked exactly the same as Zelina Vega there at ringside, staying away from the action at this very moment as a spine buster there from Trish. Trish all fired up. Carmella just trying slowly to get to her corner. I can't really tell if Zelina Vega's there in the corner just yet. Now big haymaker from Trish. Maybe Trish could try to put away Carmella. Zelina Vega is back in the corner helping out her tag team partner now. Seems like Zelina Vega was taking her time though, but no issues there. There's a big boot there from Trish. Oh, big boot there from Carmella. And you gotta think that the Bella Twins, Brie and Nikki, are keeping a strong eye on this matchup. Be one of those things where it'd be very surprising if they didn't try to be next in line for those women's tag team championships. Here goes a tag. Here comes Zelina Vega. Collar elbow tie up. Here we go. Trish gonna get Irish whipped by Zelina Vega. A little under. But Trish able to stop herself. Both women able to connect with shots on Trish, but Trish not phased. That's why she's a WWE Hall of Famer. Uh-oh. Trish now. Uh-oh, Trish. This is vintage Trish Stratus. Bulldog. Satisfaction from Trish Stratus. Is this it? No. Zelina Vega able to kick out. Able to kick out from the Stratus faction. This crowd here in the sold-out venue of Cardiff, Wales, absolutely loving what they are seeing at this moment. Brutal knee strike there from Zelina, feeling like she hit a perfect maneuver. Trish, though, I should say Lita with a twist of fate. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? Carmella breaks it up, though. Just when you think Trish and Lita might be able to win the Women's Tag Team Championships, Carmella is right there for her tag team partner. Oh, look at that. Almost like a twist of fate into a submission hold here. Imagine if Trish has to tap out. Will Zelina Vega and Carmella continue to be the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions? Lita right there to break it up, saving Trish at that very moment. Now Lita tossing in the corner. If I'm Zelina Vega, I try to toss her out the ring, so maybe go for a pinfall or something, but these women are trained professionals. They know exactly what they're doing. As Trish able to fight back with those big, sharp elbows. But now Zelina Vega fighting back. And now a little bit of, oh my goodness, face buster there. Zelina Vega looking to end Trish there, but instead of finishing this matchup, Trish might get a hot tag. Yeah, and she does. Here comes Lita, the WWE Hall of Famer. Big time takedown of Zelina Vega. And now Lita could be moments away from maybe winning those women's tag team championships. What a maneuver there from Lita. Crowd all behind her. It's Carmella getting tagged into this matchup. Big, oh, I thought maybe a super kick was coming out of nowhere from Carmella, but Lita right there with that double drop kick, laying waste to Carmella. Pinfall opportunity here. Referee in position, but there is a rope break. Referee right there, making sure she sees it. Hand on the rope. These refs have gotten a lot better, it seems like, over this last year in the terms of catching those. Not saying they don't still make mistakes, but there's still times where, you know, they've been able to help themselves out. Super kicked out of nowhere, but Trish able to kick out at 2.5. And these women are putting it all on the line for those prestigious women's tag team championships. Carmella and Zelina Vega still want to show you guys why they should be still taken as a threat in this women's tag team division. It shouldn't matter if you're WWE Hall of Famers or rookies. They will run through you no matter what. What a power bomb slam there, but Lita right there to break it up. And still plenty of action still to come tonight, especially the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Finn Balor defends against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus later on tonight for the Intercontinental Championship as they connects with the clothesline. Then the SmackDown Women's Championship later on tonight as well. Can Liv Morgan somehow, someway retain her Women's Championship over the very dangerous Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day, especially with Beth Phoenix at her side? Last night, Liv Morgan won via a countout over Beth Phoenix, but somehow, you know, after that matchup, is a big frog splash there from Lita. Pinfall, 2, 3, new champs. Lita and Trish are your new women's tag team champions. How crazy is that? Your WWE Hall of Famers came out here. Yeah, they lost to the Bella Twins recently, but tonight they come out here and beat, I should say, Zelina Vega and Carmella. What a match. And Trish and Lita, they didn't back down, and they are showing you guys why. Hey, it doesn't matter the age. They continue to get better with age, and they are your new women's tag team champions. Congratulations to Lita and Trish here live in Cardiff. And now we get to see who is going to be your permanent Raw General Manager. There is Shawn Michaels. Will it be Shawn Michaels? Or will it be Shane McMahon? If you guys remember, this has all happened due to what first happened when Triple H became the new owner, I guess you could say, replacing Vince McMahon as the new chairman of the board. Shane McMahon would take over for HBK. Triple H wanted to know new general managers for Raw and SmackDown, and then we saw a new general manager on NXT. But with, come to find out, because Shane, from what we understood after a month or so as general manager, he, from what we understood, was not going to be the Raw general manager for a while because due to him, it sounded like he was having some issues, so he wasn't going to be here on Raw. So Triple H brought back Shawn Michaels, but then after that, Shane McMahon would come back and say, "Hey, I wasn't leaving at all." So it's a lot of stuff going down. But tonight, we figure out who is going to be your permanent general manager. And it sounded like Triple H, from what he was going to do, he was going to help out Shawn Michaels any way possible. I don't know what that means, but on Monday Night Raw, we actually got to see a little preview of what's to come, as we saw Dolph Ziggler and Shawn Michaels defeat Ricochet and Shane McMahon. So we're going to see how it's going to fare tonight. Ziggler actually made Ricochet tap out by the sleeper hold. So big time opportunity right now for Ricochet to bounce back tonight and defeat Dolph Ziggler and become the next, not just the winner, but keep Shane McMahon as the Raw General Manager. Well, we got a lot of fans here for Dolph Ziggler tonight. Very surprising. I mean, we know Dolph Ziggler is certainly really good in the ring there, but I would think a lot of people would be cheering for Ricochet. But we'll see how this goes. Shawn Michaels going to help out Dolph Ziggler as much as he can, and I'm sure Shane's going to do the exact same thing here. Haymakers back and forth for Ziggler. Ziggler now, brutal snap suplex, or back suplex, I should say. Oh, big kick in the face there from Ricochet. And I think if Dolph does everything right in this matchup and slows down Ricochet and gets it to where Ricochet can't start flying around this ring, I think Dolph will easily be able to win tonight. But if Ricochet's able to start flying around this ring, get a high-paced, Ricochet very well could win this matchup. And kind of early on in this onslaught of this matchup, we'll be able to kind of tell where this goes. As Ricochet just kind of slowing down the matchup here at ringside, working on the legs of Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler getting back in the matchup here, at least trying to. Ziggler with a little bit of that. Ooh, head scissors in the cheap shot. Big punch to the face of Ricochet. Oh, we are to 7. Both these men need to get back in the ring here. Ziggler back in the ring. Be ashamed to have a count-out victory here. Ziggler all fired up here. Are we going to see a count-out?
Here is your winner.
Taking it right to him. No way. We've got some highlights.
Ricochet said he's modeled his career after some of the most precise.
Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Can Ziggler do the exact same thing he did Monday night? Make Ricochet tap out via sleeper hold? Or can somehow Ricochet dig down deep? You got different styles of wrestling. You got Ricochet, high flyer. Dolph Ziggler, though, can show you that technical wrestling side. He's a Kent State Hall of Famer there. Ricochet certainly has been all over the globe. He's won multiple championships. Ricochet still surprisingly still looking to win his first championship here in WWE. And now Ricochet bouncing off the rope. A little bit of a Pele kick takes down Ziggler. And certainly for Ricochet, he certainly has one of the best win-loss records there on Monday Night Raw, but still has not been able to win the championship just yet. And now Ricochet, oh, spear right through the ribs there. And now Ricochet, back in the ring we go. And I think if Ziggler can slow down Ricochet, slow him down to where he's not running around and changing up the momentum of this matchup, I think Ziggler may win this matchup. But if we start to see these type of maneuvers, that's going to start favoring Ricochet. And now Ricochet, big boot to Dolph Ziggler. Certainly not going to be feeling too good for Ziggler. As now pinned, big, oh my goodness, okay. That certainly is not going to help out Ziggler. Big pinfall opportunity, though. Will this be enough? Strong kick out from Ziggler. Pure adrenaline with that kick out. And now Ziggler going to take his time, roll out the ring, but gets hit with a spine buster. And Ricochet's all fired up here, and rightfully so. Getting a man like Shane McMahon to pick you out of all these other superstars that he could have picked. He picked Ricochet to represent him to win this matchup and get Shane McMahon to become the permanent general manager. I think Ricochet believes that, it's something to change of signs to come for him. Now Ziggler. A little bit of back and forth here. Big scoop slam. Nice power slam there from Ziggler. Beautiful maneuver as a drop kick there to Ricochet. Ziggler all fired up right now. That arrogance is flowing through Dolph Ziggler right there. Big DDT there from Ricochet. Ricochet in trouble. Big clothesline. The show off. He's coming back. And now Ziggler jumping clothesline. Ricochet is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. This is starting to favor Shawn Michaels right now. Shawn Michaels very well could very well become still your Raw general manager. And Ziggler gonna wait for Ricochet to get up to the apron here. Big spear to the outside. And if I was Dolph, I honestly would have waited for Ricochet to get back in the ring. And now a Pele kick right there for his troubles. Referee telling him to get back inside the ring. Obviously, pinfall or submission in the middle of the ring. Should be ashamed to see these guys have a count-out victory. Ricochet all fired up right now. Ziggler gonna take his time here. Ricochet coming right out here to Ziggler now. Both men face to face, little collar elbow tie up briefly. Ziggler now with those big haymakers. Gonna go for a big, nice takedown there slowly of Ricochet though. It's been an even matchup for the most part between both men. Now Ziggler, but maybe try to get face to face there with Shane McMahon there briefly. It's a big forearm there from Ricochet. Back and forth we go. Who do you guys think is going to become the permanent Raw general manager? Will it be Shane McMahon? Will it be Shawn? Ricochet. Ricochet, no. Reverse DDT. Spiking him right on the back of his neck. And Ziggler's all fired up. Looking to put away Ricochet. Ricochet, though, with the head scissors takedown. It's the only problem with the show-off, man. He loves to show off and taunt way too much. Oh my goodness. What a cartwheel type of maneuver from Ziggler. But Ziggler now, famouser out of nowhere. And just like that, Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler with the momentum. Ricochet. Now Dolph, but this match is getting crazy. It's starting to heat up. That famouser, I think Ziggler was going to set up that sleeper hold. But ultimately, Ricochet was able to connect with that arm drag. Ricochet now, Ricochet gonna go high risk here to Dolph Ziggler. But no, Ziggler throws him down, making it look almost so easy. Can Ziggler pick up a massive win? No. Ziggler talking some major trash. He needs to stay on Ricochet though. Just when you think one superstar is able to stay on their opponent enough, their opponent's just able to reverse. It's just crazy how dead center this match has been. Ziggler's been way too cocky. I think if he hasn't been too cocky in this matchup, honestly, he might have been able to put away Ricochet. And Ziggler again being cocky, confident right now. And you can definitely see the comparisons between himself and Shawn Michaels. Off the ropes he goes here. Ziggler, oh my goodness. Beautiful suplex, turning Ricochet inside out. Super kick, just like that. Certainly. Oh, his hands on the rope though. 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler picks up the win. I think Ziggler's hand was on the bottom rope inadvertently, but a win is a win right here, right there on the bottom rope there of Ziggler. Referee not seeing it, and Ziggler wins. And that means Shawn Michaels is your permanent Raw general manager thanks to Dolph Ziggler. What a matchup. Come on, this match needs to be restarted. You guys saw Ziggler's hand on the bottom rope there. I don't plan on losing this way. Ricochet worked his ass off, and for Ziggler to win via super kick, his hand on the bottom rope, winning this matchup. This match should be restarted right here, right now. If this matchup's not going to get restarted, then I want Triple H, the man that took over for my father, Vince, to get his ass down to this ring and explain to me what the hell is going on. So I'm going to go in the middle of this ring and wait for you, Triple H. Get your ass down there. I know you're here, so get out here now. Well, Shane McMahon, he just called out the new chairman of the board, and that being Triple H. Shane McMahon saying, you know what, Triple H, if you're not going to restart this matchup, come out here and explain to me what in the hell is going on. And now here comes the cerebral assassin, the chairman of all WWE. He is here, and he's going to look to say something to Shane McMahon. What does Triple H have to say, ladies and gentlemen, to Shane McMahon? A lot of big time things are on Triple H's mind. What is he going to have to say to Shane?
Triple H is marching to the ring with purpose. And as always, the purpose remains this.
And Triple H, right there, he sees Shane McMahon, both men right there, face to face. Referee right there. You can feel the tension between both men right now. You can feel it. A little bit of jabbing back and forth here between both men here. And now Triple H going in the middle of the ring here, telling Shane to get his behind in here. What in the hell is going on between both men? And no, wait, Triple H, pedigree. Well, Shane got his answer. Shane just got his answer. Eating a pedigree, and look, the cerebral assassin, your chairman, taking it to Vince, his own son. And look at this, just beating the living hell out of Shane, his brother-in-law. How in the hell is this happening right now? Your chairman of the board not afraid to send a message to everybody. Triple H said one way or another Shawn Michaels would be walking out still, the general manager. Ziggler won with his hand on the rope. Referee didn't catch it. Shane wanted to have an answer for it, and certainly sounds like he's about to. And now Triple H thought maybe he's going to take him back outside, but he's just going to bring him back in this ring. This is just horrendous right now. And Triple H, the ground and pound game on Shane McMahon here. Just absolutely horrendous. Just when you thought Triple H was supposed to be the guy that was going to be changing up WWE for the better, taking out Shane McMahon, and not certainly making it for the better here. Oh no. What in the hell? Oh no. Triple H, he's not playing around. Not something you'd still want to see. Triple H pulling out all sorts of maneuvers in his suit. Those don't look like normal pants. Those look like normal workout attire pants. As a vintage knee strike there from the game. Shane McMahon in a bad spot. And Triple H sending a message to anyone that were to oppose him. And oh no, this is not what you want to see here. Oh my goodness, right to the lower back of Shane. Come on, game. Come on, man. There is no need for this. And again to the lower back. Come on, Trips. It doesn't matter who the hell you are, family or not. Triple H is gonna decimate you no matter what. And now, Triple H tossing him right against that table, right in front of us here. And no. The game. Your chairman of the board. Vince is no longer in charge. And Shane will never get the opportunity again, it seems. Triple H laying waste to Shane as Shawn becomes a permanent general manager of Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. It is fight night. And Sheamus actually picked up a massive win last night on SmackDown, defeating the leader of Judgment Day, that being Edge. And now Sheamus is looking to get that Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Sheamus has won multi-time tag team championships. They're on Raw, they're on NXT, and even on SmackDown. Even being the first ever NXT tag team with him and Pete Dunne to win the Dusty Cup there in NXT. So big time things are coming for Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes, continue to look better and better. Sheamus going for the singles gold here tonight. Butch and Ridge Holland are going to be in the tag team division like we keep mentioning. From now on, we'll see how it fares going on in the future. Ridge Holland faced Finn Balor recently on SmackDown last night, and Finn Balor would run through Ridge Holland. But Sheamus had a tough test with Edge. That was a barn burner. It could have gone either way, but Sheamus was able to connect with a Celtic backbreaker into a bro kick. And now you're going to see Finn Balor coming out here with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Finn Balor, your Intercontinental Champion. Damian Priest, the new European Champion. And later on tonight, Rhea Ripley gets an opportunity to become your SmackDown Women's Champion. And imagine the Judgment Day could pick up 4 massive wins tonight. You already got Damian Priest winning that triple threat match earlier on tonight. You could have Finn Balor retain his Intercontinental Championship. Rhea could become SmackDown Women's Champion, and the Judgment Day of Edge, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor could defeat the Hurt Business in a 6-man tornado tag Hell in a Cell match. So not only you could have 3 superstars of the Judgment Day walk out with championships, but you could also have a clean sweep in the terms of winning that Hell in a Cell match as well. But for the Judgment Day, I think it's a big win no matter what for them if they're able to walk out with 3 championships. It'd be a lot better if they're able to win that 6-man tag and their stock continue to be bigger and bigger here on SmackDown, especially with them able to recruit Dominic Mysterio, who defeated Rey earlier on tonight, to the Judgment Day. We haven't got any word backstage just yet on what exactly how that's going to run down with Dominic Mysterio joining up with the Judgment Day, how that's going to work, because Dominic Mysterio is a Raw superstar and the Judgment Day are here on SmackDown.
Weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior,
And there is Sheamus, very focused. You can see he is ready for a fight.
and his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor.
And there is Finn Balor, your Intercontinental Champion. Can Finn Balor retain over Sheamus? This is certainly going to be one of the biggest matches here tonight. Hard-hitting matchup coming your way right here, right now. Finn Balor has won all sorts of championships in his career. WWE Championship, United States Championship, Intercontinental Championship. Any big championship has been in his way, he's been able to win it. Referee ringing the bell. Here we go. Intercontinental Championship match time. Finn Balor looking to take down Sheamus. One of the toughest tests as the Intercontinental Champion for Finn Balor. And it's not going to be easy for Sheamus. It is fight night for a reason. It's not just some slogan that the Brawling Brutes do. Literally, Sheamus is literally one of the best superstars we have here on SmackDown. And a lot of people say, well, you say that a lot all the time. Well, Sheamus literally is. When it comes to strength, power, agility, Sheamus is certainly up there with being the best of the best. Yes, has he really won any singles championships besides being a tag team champion on Raw, on NXT, on SmackDown? No. But it doesn't mean he can't win a singles championship. As a springboard drop kick there from Finn Balor. Disorienting Sheamus at this moment. We'll see if the Prince can take down Sheamus here. Now a suplex turning him inside out this very moment. Finn Balor, though, on the other hand, former WWE champion, former United States champion, current Intercontinental champion. Finn Balor has done all sorts of things here in Universe mode. Certainly one of the best that we've seen in a long, long time. As Finn Balor just easily tossed out at ringside. As you see Rhea Ripley, we'll be seeing her later on tonight. She'll be taking on Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Last night, we saw Beth Phoenix take on Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan won via a countout, but Rhea Ripley would send a message to Liv Morgan and hit multiple riptides on Liv Morgan. And I guarantee you, Liv Morgan is not 100%. So my question is, how is Liv Morgan going to be able to retain over Rhea later on tonight? Hopefully Liv will have a game plan for it. Both men running into each other there. Sheamus getting the upper hand here early though. Big knee to the midsection, taking all the breath out of Finn. How much more can these men take right now? Uh-oh. Sheamus. We've seen this before, dropping him on his neck. That is one. Sheamus, a lot of matches in his career. Will this be enough? No. Finn Balor kicking out. A powerful kick out at 2. Sheamus' big haymakers, but now Rhea Ripley getting involved here. And that is not what you want if you're Sheamus. The momentum going in the favor of your Intercontinental Champion. And that's what you deal with when you have Rhea Ripley there at ringside. That drop kick in the corner. Is that enough to retain? 2. No, strong kick out at 2.5. But now Sheamus is still in the landing zone. Finn Balor. Coup de grace to Sheamus. Is that enough to retain the championship? 2. No, Sheamus again, kicking out. The frustration is brewing. Celtic Warrior with a Celtic backbreaker. I know, he's going to go for another one. Trifecta maybe. Yes, he does. The trifecta of backbreakers. How in the hell is he still moving, jumping knee strike? Finn Balor's in trouble. Doesn't know where he's at. Sheamus very well could end this matchup. But no, Balor from behind. Now Balor trying to end this matchup best that he can, spiking Sheamus on his head. And look at Finn Balor, he's just eating this up. But if I'm Finn, you got to stay on Sheamus. You give Sheamus any time to recuperate, and it's going to turn up against you. Now look at Finn Balor, the ground and pound game on Sheamus. Bringing that physicality, and now Finn looking to go high risk again. Another coup de grace. That's the second one of the match. And it is enough for Finn to retain. Back and forth match. Finn Balor able to dig down deep. Look at this brutal neck breaker, the Celtic maneuver there. But right here, Rhea Ripley, a game changer in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Helping out Finn, leading to a second coup de grace in the matchup, and ultimately retaining over Sheamus tonight. What a back and forth matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor retains, but Finn Balor still has hell that he's going to have to deal with later on tonight, and that being the Hurt Business. Up next is the Raw Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis. This certainly is going to be a big-time tag team matchup. Can Gargano, the former WWE champion, take Dexter Lumis and take him into his tag team champion? Over the last couple weeks, we've seen Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano in singles action. Dexter Lumis would go on to defeat Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci would actually defeat Johnny Gargano. So, pretty even matchup in singles action, but when it comes into tag team action, it is completely different. And we're going to see how that's going to fare tonight in this big-time Raw Tag Team Championship match. Imperium have been great as the Raw Tag Team Champions, but we'll see if they can continue their reign, their dominance as the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Say hello to Imperium.
And unfortunately for Imperium, Gunther lost the Raw United States Championship earlier on tonight to kick off Monday Night Raw. Which, you know, it was an elimination matchup. Maybe things could have been different if it was a normal fatal four-way matchup, but the match was a fatal four-way elimination match, kind of changing up the rules of the matchup. Gunther would have technically won because he's the one that eliminated Austin Theory. So Gunther, if anything, he certainly could have something to say about that, but ultimately AJ Styles is your new United States Champion. So we'll kind of see how that's going to be fair, and man, I cannot wait to see. I feel like Gunther is not going to take that loss very lightly whatsoever. He's not here at ringside, but he's definitely, I'm assuming, going to cheer for them backstage. But this tag team matchup is going to be pretty good. Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci of Imperium looking to take it to Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano. We'll see if Johnny Wrestling can take Dexter Lumis, the very psychotic, I guess you could say the unchained, the ruthlessness of Dexter Lumis, that serial killer vibe, how that's going to fare tonight. This crowd all fired up here for this big time Raw Tag Team Championship. And after this matchup, we get to see the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So it's going to be back-to-back Tag Team Championships on the line here at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 429 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis, away.
Gargano and Dexter Lumis looking all very confident. They're going to need to be confident against the Raw Tag Team Champions here.
Raw Tag Team Champions, Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, Imperium.
Imperium seem like they're ready. Who do you guys think is walking out with the Raw Tag Team Championships? Will it be the Way or will it be Imperium? We are about to find out. Here we go. Gargano and Ludwig Kaiser kicking us off here. And now here we go. Gargano and Ludwig Kaiser gonna kick it us off here. Look at Ludwig Kaiser just feeling full on cocky right now, but Gargano gonna make him pay early on here. But like we mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, our Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championship matches are happening back to back here. A lot of big time matches tonight. Not just in singles action. You got that 6-man tornado Hell in a Cell matchup. End of a rivalry between the Judgment Day and the Hurt Business. As well as still to come, we got the $1 Million Championship, Kevin Owens. He defends against Drew McIntyre, who is currently Mr. Money in the Bank here on Monday Night Raw. And also, we got the WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes defends against Apollo Crews. And also, in your main event tonight, the Universal Championship, Bray Wyatt defends against Big E, live in your main event of the evening. Plenty of stuff tonight, man. It's been a good back and forth night. A lot of unpredictability, especially on a lot of stuff. Gargano trying to fire up this crowd, trying to get them fired up, show some support for the way. As a drop kick there from Giovanni Vinci, making that look so easy. It's a brutal neck breaker there from Giovanni Vinci, who has a pinfall victory over Johnny Gargano. So if you're looking for a man to have the number of a certain superstar, it is Mr. Vinci. And for Imperium, they want to impress their leader, Gunther. They don't want to have any issues when it comes to that stuff. Look at that big stomp. The big stomp to the ribs here, trying to take all that air out of the system of Johnny Gargano. And look at Loomis, trying to do anything in his power to kind of slow down Giovanni Vinci and get Gargano back in this matchup. And Johnny's doing his best that he can. That big stomp, you could definitely tell it's hurting Gargano here. It's back and forth these two guys go, continuing to finish off as the big power slam there takes down Gargano. A big storyline going on tonight. Will the Judgment Day be able to walk out with 3 championships and a win over the Hurt Business, as a spinning powerbomb? That is what defeated Gargano on Monday Night Raw. Will it defeat him now? Yes, it will. Imperium defeat the Way here live tonight.
These guys were awesome. Let's take another
Giovanni Vinci taking it to Mr. Johnny Wrestling tonight with that power bomb there to Gargano. Exactly what we saw. I think Dexter Lumis a little late to the party there, it seems like. Figured that Gargano was going to kick out, but not this time. Imperium walk out still the Raw Tag Team Champions. And we will see how Imperium will be faring as they continue to dominate the Raw Tag Team Championship picture there live on Raw. What is next? If it's not the Way, who is next? And now it is time for the Bloodline to make their way down to the ring. They are your number 1 contenders. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, bringing out the younger brother, Solo Sikoa. So that means, we saw Roman lose earlier tonight in that no holds barred matchup to Brock Lesnar. So, big time question is here, are they going to be able to walk out at least with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? You got the Enforcer here at ringside with them to help them, you presumably would think. But anything's possible, man. The Bloodline lost last night on Friday Night SmackDown. It was a 8-man tag team matchup. The team of RK Bro, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes would go on to defeat the Bloodline and Apollo Crews. Matt Riddle picking up the victory for their team last night. So we'll see how both teams are faring. Guaranteed they're both not going to be 100%. It should be a very hard-hitting tag team matchup, though. Brewing rivalry. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle want to show you guys why they plan on holding those tag team championships a lot longer. But you got the Usos, one of the best tag teams in WWE today, and in the history of Universe Mode as well. Multi-time SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And it doesn't matter who you are, they'll run through you from top to bottom. But if there's one team that can go through the Usos, it certainly can be RK Bro, but certainly RK Bro are going to have to worry about the enforcer of the bloodline, that being Solo Sikoa. And I honestly thought Roman, kind of talking about Roman and Brock Lesnar, that rivalry ending earlier on tonight, Roman certainly could have defeated Brock Lesnar, but at that time Roman was too focused on getting the kendo stick at that time, and also when he got back in the ring, Lesnar hurried up, grabbed him, F5'd him, and it was all she wrote.
At a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 466 pounds, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, RK Bro.
There they are, RK Bro, ladies and gentlemen. Who is walking out? SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Can you add another reign for the Usos? Or can somehow, someway RK Bro continue to have their reign as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions? Randy Orton kicking us off here. Jey Uso versus Randy. It looked like, oh, Jey Uso coming right after the referee, unfortunately. I guess if the Usos want to lose their matchup right away and lose via disqualification, then they are certainly going to get it right then and there. Big kick there from Orton. Now Orton going to take that ground and pound game here to Jey Uso here early. Orton just going to kind of taunt Jey Uso. Jey Uso, I thought he got busted open, and he does. It's a big cut in the temple there, right in between the eyes of him. So yeah, as he connects with the headbutt, I don't know if that's the best idea, because that's going to bust him up, kind of bust him open even more, but you know, if that's what Jey Uso believes he has to do to win, certainly do it. It's a big swinging neck breaker there from Randy. Randy Orton, a former WWE champion in his own right, knows how to win the big time match in his career. From a Raw Tag Team Champion, current SmackDown Tag Team Champion, so he knows how to win those big time tag team matches as well. And now look at that big power slam there from Jey. I think that blood flowing down the face of Jey may as well kind of fire him up as well, as he connected that big time punch. That is certainly going to help him out. As now, oh my goodness, what a suplex there from Jey. Not your typical type of suplex. It was definitely do some more damage, I would assume, with the velocity and the speed on that suplex. As now Jimmy gonna get tagged in the ring. Here comes Riddle, though. Riddle that picked up the big win in that 8-man tag team match last night. We'll see if Riddle can continue that momentum and pick up a big time win tonight. Big kick, and now Jimmy with the big DDT. The Bloodline always saying that they are the ones. They said that you were the twos, but we are the ones. It'd be very interesting to see if they can win those tag team championships back, but also, you know, get back their championships in general. You know, Roman Reigns lost the Universal Championship there, unfortunately, at WrestleMania. The Usos lost the tag team championships at WrestleMania as well to the Brawling Brutes at that time. So, oh wait, cutter! RKO there from Riddle. Will that be enough to retain the championships? 2! No. Kicking out at 2 is Jey Uso. Oh, wait a minute. Jimmy. Brutal neck breaker. Oh my goodness. But now it's Riddle's time. Oh, Jey not going to allow that to happen. As back and forth we go. Jey now has Riddle in a bad way here. Not where you want to be. Big kick, that lower back there. Riddle gonna look to get the tag. Jey trying to tell the crowd to acknowledge him, or acknowledge the Bloodline, I should say. Uh-oh. Now Orton. Orton looking to go into that vintage Viper mood here. Randy Orton, DDT, spiking him right on his face. And this crowd is going ballistic right now. And now Orton firing himself up, telling Jay to get up to his feet. Is he thinking about an RKO maybe? Oh, big kick to the midsection. Slowly trying to dissect Jay. It doesn't have to be pretty to get the win. Will it be enough? Oh, that could have been enough, honestly. And now Riddle. I think Riddle honestly could have got him, but Randy Orton wants to send a message here. And now Jey Uso going to take out the trash. Possibly look to take out Matt Riddle. But now big drop kick there from Jay. And just when you think RK Bro may be seconds away from retaining, the Usos change up the questions. Uh-oh, and now a springboard over the top, taking down that flying cross body. This is not what you want. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. What a chop to the side of the face. I don't know if you're going to do too many of those because you might run into issues of pissing off Randy Orton. You certainly do not want that. We know how dangerous Randy Orton is. Referee at a 6. We need both of these superstars to get back inside the ring here. Do not want to have a count-out victory here. Back in the ring, Jey Uso right there. Randy Orton gets the tag. Matt Riddle back in the ring. But again, Jey Uso, though, slowing down the matchup. You think that tag is going to help them out? Obviously not able to. Riddle moves out the way, though. And he takes him down with that power slam. Riddle all fired up. Desperately needs to get something going. Jimmy Uso with the tag. And now a Samoan drop out of nowhere. And now, will this be enough? 2. Yes, it is. Randy Orton taken out of the equation. And now we have ourselves new tag team champions. What a win for the Usos. A much needed win. Look at this Samoan drop out of nowhere. Another view. And just like that, the Usos have another reign as your tag team champions. Jimmy and Jay are back on top of the tag team division. We will see where this will lead them in the near future. They're on SmackDown.
Tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the $1 Million Championship.
It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Thank you to Mr. Mike Rome there. Here is Mr. Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre looking to win the $1 Million Championship away from Kevin Owens tonight. Drew McIntyre there was able to defeat Kevin Owens at one time, or at least deal with Kevin Owens in a $1 Million Championship matchup. But Kevin Owens would go on to win the $1 Million Championship, and we'll see how it's going to be faring coming up here very, very soon. Can McIntyre hold the $1 Million Championship and the Mr. Money in the Bank? How crazy would that be? You have a $1 Million Championship and a Money in the Bank? Definitely making millions for sure. But now he has to worry about Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. This is going to be a hard-hitting matchup and very well could steal the show tonight live at the Clash at the Castle. For Kevin Owens, that championship, he wants to continue to make it prestigious. Yes, he knocked off Gunther multiple times, and that's not easy to do, especially to Gunther. But Kevin Owens is the $1 Million champion. He's going to have to out-wrestle, out everything Drew McIntyre tonight. But the question is, will he be able to? Sure as hell is not going to be easy. Obviously, Kevin Owens has gone through his own stuff in his career. Former NXT champion there in NXT. $1 million champion right here, right now. Kevin Owens plans on continuing to be $1 million champion. Gotta have a winner, gotta have a loser here. We'll see who that's gonna be. Two of the best here on Monday Night Raw. Two of the best that Raw has to offer.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, former WWE champion, looks ready.
And his opponent from Mariville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, he is the $1 million champion, Kevin Owens.
And look at Kevin Owens, he's ready as well. Two of the top stars here on Monday Night Raw, going to war right here, right now.
Reflects so brightly off the surface like it does for the $1 million championship.
Who do you guys think? Do you guys think McIntyre becomes the new $1 million champion? Do you see Kevin Owens walking out with the $1 million championship? I think it's too close to call, honestly, but we're going to find out right here, right now. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. As Owens coming right out of the gate. Insecurity, just a glazing blow. Kevin Owens coming right out after Owens here. Or Owens coming right out of the gate on McIntyre. Trying to change up the pace here. Certainly McIntyre's not used to Owens running all over the place. And Kevin Owens actually saved Drew McIntyre recently on Monday Night Raw when McIntyre would take on Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed would win and would destroy Drew McIntyre after the matchup with a tsunami, I should say. And Kevin Owens would come down the ring and save the day. And McIntyre would tell Kevin Owens, thank you. But McIntyre saying, oh, you kind of took your time getting your way down there to actually help me. But Kevin Owens saying, hey, I'm on the other side of the arena. It's not that easy to get to you. But, nonetheless, Owens didn't have to come out there and save it. And now McIntyre, big power slam there from Drew McIntyre. Looking to hold the $1 million championship and the Money in the Bank briefcase as a big-time future shock DDT. Will Drew be able to win the $1 million championship? Claymore there out of nowhere puts down Kevin Owens. Pinfall. Is that enough? No, Owens with a strong kick out. Owens may not know where he's at, but that's pure adrenaline at this moment. As now, McIntyre looking to go high risk, high reward situation with that leg drop. But Owens back up to his feet. Tilt-a-whirl slam, taking down Mr. McIntyre. And this match is heating up. Now Kevin Owens with those double clotheslines. And then a big time super kick there from Kevin Owens. McIntyre needs to be careful here. Owens looking to go high risk. Swanton bomb. Will that be enough? Will Owens retain? No, McIntyre kicks out at 2.5. And McIntyre doing the right thing, rolling out of the ring. But a senton to the outside, not allowing McIntyre to recuperate whatsoever. And just like that, Owens continues with his momentum at this very moment. And look at that lower back just being targeted. Kevin Owens knows exactly what happened to McIntyre. And certainly Drew McIntyre, not going to be 100% after that brutal beating from Bronson Reed. As Owens tosses McIntyre back inside the ring here. Could be moments away from retaining the championship as now Drew tosses Owens into the corner. What does Drew have to do to put him away? Oh my goodness, right there to the left leg, the left quad. And now McIntyre. Oh, look at the strength and power. A little bit of a backbreaker. Gonna go for another backbreaker maybe? And he's again just slowly dissecting the middle of that back. But now Owens doing the right thing, rolling out the way so McIntyre couldn't try to drag him in the middle of the ring and maybe go for a possible pinfall. Clubbing blow from Drew, trying to take it to Kevin Owens here. And oh, look at Sheamus. Or I should not say Sheamus, but little shades of Sheamus here. Drew McIntyre just beating the chest open of Kevin Owens there. And down goes Kevin Owens. But luckily for Kevin Owens, he's there at ringside as a power bomb there from Drew McIntyre. What a $1 million championship match we're witnessing, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are putting it all on the line. Beating the living crap out of each other for this $1 million championship. McIntyre trying to get this crowd behind him. But hopefully, for his sake, that doesn't come back to bite him. As we are at a stalemate, going for the clothesline. And another one. Here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre, big clubbing blows, taking it there to Kevin Owens. Back and forth we go. Both men putting it all on the line right now. A hell of a match as a swinging power slam there from Drew. And now Drew, the Claymore out of nowhere. Certainly, that has to be it. 2, 3, and it is. Drew McIntyre is your new $1 million champion. Holy crap. Now, not only is McIntyre Mr. Money in the Bank, but he also holds the $1 million championship.
Here is your winner.
How crazy is that?
$1 million champion.
Man, Drew's had one hell of a year so far, and it continues to get better for Drew McIntyre here live at Cardiff, Wales. What a win for Drew McIntyre over the prize fighter Kevin Owens here tonight.
Where they were when the title changed hands.
Yeah, and we had the distinct pleasure of having the best seats in the house, gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Now this matchup is going to be very, very intriguing because you got Rhea Ripley coming out here with Beth Phoenix, and after what we saw last night, Liv Morgan is not going to be close to 100% either. So Rhea Ripley very well could run roughshod in this matchup, or Liv Morgan could steal a victory here. Anything is possible. Last night, Liv Morgan challenged, or I guess was in a matchup against Beth Phoenix. Liv Morgan won via a countout. She did a bunch of damage to Beth Phoenix, got back in the ring. Beth wasn't able to get back in, but Rhea attacked Liv after the matchup, beat her down, hit a couple riptides on her. And certainly, Liv Morgan, like I mentioned, will not be 100%, and Rhea Ripley very well could be walking out with the SmackDown Women's Championship. That will be the final championship of the night, possibly for the Judgment Day. They've already got the Intercontinental Championship, the European Championship, and now they are looking to get that SmackDown Women's Championship. But they need Rhea Ripley to go through Liv Morgan tonight. Liv Morgan, is not going to be easy for them to go through Liv Morgan, despite the attack that they did to Liv Morgan last night. Hopefully, for the sake of Liv Morgan she'll be able to steal a win tonight, but it is not going to be easy. I'm certainly we could say there's a lot of things that aren't easy for Liv Morgan, but she's going to do her damnedest to walk out still your SmackDown Women's Champion. I mean, technically, Liv Morgan could win via a countout, or she could lose via a countout, but still technically walk out with her championship. So technically, Liv Morgan has the advantage in this matchup. The question is, does Liv Morgan actually do that? Obviously, she's going to be a fighting champion, so she's not going to want to lose. She wants to win the right way. But we'll have to wait and see how that's going to fare for that SmackDown Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
And look how confident Rhea Ripley is right now.
And her opponent from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
And if Liv Morgan is hurt, she is holding it back the best of her abilities. Because you can see from her face and just how she's acting and everything, no grimacing, nothing like that. But it's going to be totally different, man. It's going to be one of those things there. Yeah, you can do your best not to show it, but once you get hit in the middle of that ring, the match starts going on, you know, there's a possibility that, you know, she is going to start grimacing a bunch. But we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. Let's see if Liv Morgan can steal this matchup here and pick up a win over Rhea Ripley. Or will Rhea Ripley begin her reign as a SmackDown Women's Champion? We'll see if Beth Phoenix gets involved in this matchup whatsoever. Liv talking a little bit of trash to Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley trying to get her hands on her, and two-handed choke slam. Brutal maneuver there from Rhea Ripley. And now, these maneuvers right now from Rhea Ripley, we're going to kind of see how Liv Morgan is going to handle them. Kind of see where she is pain tolerance-wise. Rhea Ripley a little bit faster in that exchange. And just like that, throwing her over the top rope. And, oh my goodness, what the hell? Rhea Ripley putting caution to the wind, putting everything on the line there. Liv Morgan now trying to fight back. Big time reversal. Big time takedown from Liv Morgan. And just like that, Liv Morgan is, and so far in this matchup, she's right where she needs to be. She's still in contention. She's still in for a fight here still. Because now Rhea has her on the ropes. Now just trying to dissect Liv Morgan, slow her down a little bit, much as she can. Oh, brutal face slam, taking her down. And now Rhea looking to go high risk here. Rhea Ripley, frog splash right to the ribs. The ones that were brutally bruised last night. But Rhea Ripley cannot believe it. But, you know, Liv's not going to be a fighter. She's not going to go down without a fight. And you'd hate to see Liv Morgan lose her championship. She hasn't held it that long. It's supposed to be the new generation of Liv here. The new era of Liv Morgan, but she very well could be tapping out here. Too much damage from last night, and certainly we'd understand if she has to tap out. But Liv Morgan's a fighter, though. Can she stay in this matchup? Oh, yes, she is able to get out of it. Let's see if she can capitalize now. Oh, but big reversal. Now Liv now with a big chop to the chest there of Rhea. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan. Big time bulldog there to Rhea Ripley. And look at Liv Morgan. She's all fired up right now. She literally has her right where she wants her here. Off the ropes. Into a head scissors, it looks like. Yes, head scissors takes her down. It's not where you want to be if you're Rhea Ripley right now. Liv Morgan gets some false hope right now. Rhea Ripley needs to figure it out, or this could be a a situation that she does not want to deal with. Liv looking to attack the left quad there. Got to slow down Rhea Ripley. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Through the middle rope, down goes Rhea Ripley. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, what is she thinking? Uh-oh, suicide dive! Right there, Rhea Ripley's head bouncing off the barricade. And the crowd is right. This match is awesome. Very surprising with what happened last night. I figured this matchup would be a little bit shorter, but Liv Morgan, she is not going down without a fight. The champion is doing her damnedest to deal with the Judgment Day here. And now Liv throwing her right into the barricade. And now wait, Liv. Oh, again. Right there to the lower back there of Rhea Ripley. Uh-oh. Liv. Referee out an 8. Big axe handle, but misses. It misses. And now Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, a lariat. Turning her inside out. And now Rhea. Oh my goodness. Flatliner there to Liv. And now Rhea Ripley, all she has to go for a pinfall, and this match is over. Referee telling her to get inside the ring. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? 1, 2. No, Liv kicks out. Liv kicks out at 2.5. How in the heck is she still in this match? I'm very surprised at this moment. As you feel these moments start to dwindle down for the champion. Can Liv stay in this matchup? Frog splash, a glancing blow to the legs, if anything, but maybe that could be enough for Rhea to win. 2. No, 2.5. And Rhea cannot believe it again. This is a lot of back and forth action. You gotta think maybe if Rhea hits a riptide, maybe it'll be enough. And look at Rhea Ripley taunting Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan did that same exact taunt earlier on. Oh, goodness, what a brutal drop kick. Liv Morgan doing the right thing, trying to get out of the way. And now Beth Phoenix getting involved here. Rhea Ripley now. Uh-oh. Working on that right knee. Oh, my goodness. That certainly is not going to be feeling too good. And it's going to lead to another submission hold here. Middle of the ring. We saw it earlier on tonight. Liv didn't tap then. Will she tap now, though? Middle of that ring. Come on, Liv. No. Liv has to tap out. Too much damage done to Liv. And just like that, Rhea Ripley has won the SmackDown Women's Championship. That is not something I wanted to say, but Rhea Ripley is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. And now that means Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, all champions there in the Judgment Day. How crazy is that to say? Holy crap. And now it is time for one hell of a matchup, no pun intended. And it is the Hurt Business making their way down to the ring with Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin. Bobby Lashley, the leader of the Hurt Business. If he would have been able to defeat Edge a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, he very well could have been the man to pick the stipulation. But Edge speared Bobby Lashley inside of that steel cage, and Bobby Lashley would lose. Edge would go on to pick the stipulation, and he finds it very fitting that Hell in a Cell is that matchup. And we'll see how it's going to fare tonight, man. It's going to be one hard-hitting matchup. And how convenient is that cell being red right now, because that is going to be covered with blood of the Hurt Business and the Judgment Day here very, very soon. And the Judgment Day, they have had a hell of a night. Finn Balor retains his Intercontinental Championship. European Championship is now around the waist of Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley, the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And now the Judgment Day have an opportunity to pull off a clean sweep at Hell in a Cell. And now we wait for the Judgment Day to make their way down to this very ring. Like I mentioned, this has been their night. Will it continue to be their night? They want to end it on a good note.
And their opponents at a combined weight
As there they are, Damian Priest, your
688 pounds.
European champion, Finn Balor, the Intercontinental champion, and Edge, multi-time WWE champion. How is this going to fare, ladies and gentlemen? Big time situation coming your guys' way. And with the feud ending tonight, ladies and gentlemen, which team do you guys believe is going to end it on the high note? And who's going to ultimately be the better stable, the better faction here on SmackDown? Will it be the Judgment Day, the team led by Edge? Or will it be the team led by Bobby Lashley? I mean, there was times in that European Championship matchup where Omos very well could have won, but unfortunately was not able to. All three members of that triple threat match earlier on tonight, you could definitely say could have won, but Damian Priest was able to outlast Santos and Omos. But this matchup is literally going to put all these superstars through hell, and I certainly believe that Finn Balor and Damian Priest may not be 100% whatsoever into this matchup, so you got to kind of take that in consideration. Now it's time for these superstars to beat the living crap out of each other. Who is going to walk out with the win? It's been months and months of hellaciousness between both teams. Judgment Day have done anything in their power to take over Raw and SmackDown. Doesn't matter who it is. And pissing off the wrong people, certainly doing it, and targeting Bobby Lashley at that time. And just months and months of these two teams going back and forth. That ends tonight at the Hell in a Cell the Hell in a Cell matchup here at the Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. Oh, I think a little bit of a blow there from Finn Balor. I couldn't really see it. It certainly looked like it from my point of view, but didn't get the right camera angle for it. And Finn Balor looking for some weapons, and we're going to introduce a steel chair. We are going to get extreme real quick. One of those big haymakers from Edge, taking it to Benjamin. And now Benjamin, DDT there to Finn Balor. And now a reverse suplex there from Edge. This matchup is going to be very hard to call because there's just so much going on. As there's a flatliner there to Shelton. And now the two leaders are going to go at it, Bobby Lashley and Edge. Alexander's going to be in a tough spot here at ringside because he's having to deal with Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Somehow, some way, the Hurt Business are going to have to try to figure out the Judgment Day. Judgment Day have been hitting on all cylinders tonight. Bobby Lashley waiting for Edge to get up to his feet. Finn Balor now going to look to introduce another weapon here. Oh, he's going to introduce a table. Oh, we're about to get really, really crazy here. As now Bobby Lashley, big reversal from Edge though. And now even the sledgehammer is being introduced. Imagine if somehow, some way, we could get the Hell in a Cell broken. Execution out of nowhere. But Cedric Alexander there to save the day. And now it's turned on into a 2-on-3 handicap match at the very moment with so many of these superstars being taken out. Down goes Lashley. Now Finn and Cedric going at it. Lashley's down and out. The Hurt Business are trying to survive this matchup with their leader down and out at this very moment. Benjamin tossed out to the apron. You do not want to be out on that apron. You could get put through that cell very, very quickly. As Lashley and Finn Balor go to war there at ringside. Now Finn Balor getting tossed right into those steel steps. Certainly not going to be feeling any better. As Cedric Alexander trying to break it up, but Benjamin is able to kick out no matter what. Big uppercut there from Lashley. He's continuing to go blow to blow. Big time moment here. Benjamin, no. And now Finn trying to survive the onslaught of Bobby Lashley. Both these men surviving. Flatliner there to Edge. Is this gonna be enough? No, Edge kicks out. Another pinfall opportunity for Cedric. No, but Balor not staying down. A lot of back and forth so far in this matchup. And another flatliner just for good sake there. And Alexander with a little bit of a sidekick. Both these teams putting it all on the line. Now, we're going to see a brain buster there from Alexander to the new European champion. Lashley does not want that sledgehammer being used anymore. Lashley trying to steal a victory there early on, but Edge not having any of it. Electric chair position there, but a Frankensteiner there from Lashley. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. And now, flatliner there from Damian Priest. But Benjamin right there to break it up. The Judgment Day are in trouble, man. There could be moments where they could honestly tap out. Because they're not 100%. They've gone through 3 tremendous matches tonight. I mean, obviously Rhea Ripley's not a part of this matchup, but if you're counting Finn Balor and Damian Priest, certainly they've gone through hell tonight. And it's all the culmination of tonight's Hell in a Cell matchup is, oh my goodness, what a clubbing blow there. And oh no, Damian Priest. Oh, I thought maybe for a second he'd want to try to introduce that baseball bat, but deciding not to. Edge now from behind. Big clubbing blow, that lower back of Bobby Lashley. And now Lashley going to toss him right into Priest. Now Bobby Lashley going to look to capitalize, but no. Alexander, beautiful maneuver. Uh-oh. Could that be enough? 2. No. Balor breaks it up. And we are now even Steven right now. A lot of big time moments in this matchup. And now a 19-16 there to Benjamin. And now Lashley swinging for the fences. And Lashley breaking up the pinfall as well. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more matches left in this pivotal pay-per-view, as we still have the WWE Championship defense coming your way next, as Cody Rhodes defends against Apollo Crews. Be a big-time title defense there for their champion. And now, both men just getting tossed right into that Hell in a Cell there. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, it's going to be a pivotal match for Cody Rhodes to see if he can keep that championship for a good while. As brainbuster there from Alexander. Perfect opportunity for a pinfall. Could this be enough? 2. No, Priest kicks out. It's becoming a cluster outside there right now. All these superstars. Whatever's happening in this ring right now very well could be the end of the matchup at any point. Uh-oh. Damian Priest, we saw this earlier on tonight. Priest now has it. The crucifix powerbomb to Alexander. Is this gonna be it? No, Alexander kicks out at the very last second. And now Damian Priest trying to fight back. Lashley and Priest going back and forth. We know they feuded for the European Championship months ago. Both these guys going at it. Lashley with an impressive military press slam. Uh-oh. And now Lashley setting up Priest. Bobby Lashley. Spear. Turning Priest inside out. Will this be enough? Yes, it is. The Hurt Business walks out with the win tonight. Those other members of the Hurt Business and Judgment Day beating the living crap out of each other outside the ring, but Bobby Lashley spears Damian Priest and ends up picking up the win for the Hurt Business. Hurt Business picking up a much needed win for their faction. They do lose a championship, but they pick up a massive win over a longtime rival, that being the Judgment Day. This right here, I certainly thought it was going to be it, but Bobby Lashley was able to break it up, and Alexander was able to actually kick out at the same time as well. But a big time win for the Hurt Business, ladies and gentlemen. With the win over Judgment Day, that makes them a better stable, and that ends the rivalry between both teams.
This was about making a statement, putting everyone in the division. Here comes 6'8"
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Braun Strowman? Yes, it is. Braun Strowman returns, ladies and gentlemen. He has been out these last 2 months, ladies and gentlemen, due to the rated R superstar Edge. Edge, once he became the leader of the Judgment Day, he started cutting away the dead weight. He accused Braun Strowman of being that dead weight, and he plans on taking it to Edge here. And look at, he's pointing right after Edge. Face to face, certainly. You can feel it. Braun Strowman and Edge. And now, oh wait a minute, now Braun Strowman gonna try to beat the living crap out of Edge, and I don't blame him. The presence of Edge taking out Braun Strowman, you can definitely feel it being weird not having Braun Strowman around. One time the big muscle there of the Judgment Day. And now Strowman with a big clothesline. Strowman not coming out here, slowing down whatsoever, just like his own self. Finn Balor, Damian Priest were able to get Braun Strowman to join up with them at one time. But when Strowman was losing matches and everything, they blamed it on Braun Strowman. And Edge believed it was a perfect opportunity to get rid of that dead weight. Braun Strowman just beating the living crap out of Edge. And now Braun Strowman running power slam. Running power slam to Edge. Holy cow. And oh, now Strowman's got a kendo stick. Certainly gonna send a message to the rated R superstar that, yeah, sure looks like he's dead weight now, does it, Edge? Oh my goodness. Edge just had a gruesome Hell in a Cell matchup with the Hurt Business, and just like that, running power slam there from Strowman. Holy crap. And certainly not afraid to do it again. Running power slam there to Edge. And Braun Strowman has laid waste. He is officially back on SmackDown, and he's targeting the Judgment Day. Now, JBL, we got some stuff we need to talk about, and now we need to talk about the Dominic Mysterio situation. Dominic Mysterio joining up with the Judgment Day, and obviously Dominic's just beat Rey Mysterio, but Dominic represents Monday Night Raw, and the Judgment Day represents SmackDown. So what are we going to do about this? I mean, we can make the trade official. You're more than welcome to take Dominic Mysterio, and he's fine joining up with SmackDown. But there is something I would like in return. If you're going to take Dominic Mysterio, I would love to take Legado del Fantasma off your hands, Santos and the rest of his crew over to Monday Night Raw. What do you think? Sean, as much as I would hate to say no to you in this trade, I'm actually going to say yes to you. Dominic Mysterio, he's the future of this business. And he showed it tonight by defeating Rey Mysterio's father. So yes, I will give you Legado del Fantasma, send him over to Monday Night Raw, and I will take Dominic Mysterio. Now get out of my office.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your co-main event of the evening. Apollo Crews accompanying Eric Bischoff down here to the ring. Apollo Crews looking to gain back that WWE Championship that he never lost. He was never pinned to lose that championship, and now tonight he's going to have a tough test, and that being the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And if you guys are just tuning in and just missed the segment between JBL and Shawn Michaels, it's a done deal. We have ourselves a Raw and SmackDown trade. It is official. Dominic Mysterio is going from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown, and is officially joining the Judgment Day. And Legado del Fantasma is officially joining Monday Night Raw. Three superstars of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar and company, are joining Monday Night Raw. So, big time trade. JBL believes it's a money trade. I mean, when you think about it, you're getting Dominic Mysterio adding depth to the Judgment Day, and then you got obviously what we see in Legado del Fantasma, not just a big time tag team edition, but you're also adding a singles superstar that very well could be on the brisk of superstar stardom with that Santos Escobar. But now here is the American Nightmare, your WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. King Cody Rhodes retain his WWE Championship tonight. He's going to run through adversity tonight. And especially with Eric Bischoff at ringside, anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. We very well could see Apollo. Man, that whoa gets me every single time, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd gets bigger every single time when that happens. But when it comes to, this, Cody Rhodes has held this WWE Championship a total of 4 times in his illustrious career here in Universe Mode. And he's held it for a little bit, but he's had his downfalls, especially with dealing with Edge, and that was all on Monday Night Raw, and that was pre-Judgment Day Edge as well. So we'll see how Cody Rhodes is going to be faring tonight in this big-time championship defense. This is a sold-out venue, first time ever, Clash at the Castle pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes versus Apollo Crews for the very first time ever in singles action. There's been a lot of jabs back and forth. We even heard from Cody Rhodes and Eric Bischoff backstage. But now it's the talking is done. Now these two have to go to war.
Introducing the challenger from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
And look how confident Apollo Crews is. You can just see he's ready for this moment.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And there is that championship, the only championship that his father never got the hold, and especially their whole family have not been able to, but Cody Rhodes was able to do it, the 9 after Survivor Series with that WWE Championship. Now he's a 4-time champion. We'll see if he can continue to hold on to the championship. He said the circumstances were different every time he had a WWE Championship reign, but he vows that it's going to be different this time. We will have to wait and see. Referee rings the bell. Very anticipated matchup between Cody Rhodes and Apollo Crews. Who do you guys think is going to be able to walk out with this championship, man? It's, Cody, a lot of jabbering back and forth with himself and Eric Bischoff earlier on tonight, like we mentioned. And obviously with, hasn't seen too much bad things between Apollo and Cody Rhodes just yet, but anything's possible. As Crews fighting out of it early with those big gut punches, or gut elbows, I should say, to the midsection. Uh-oh. Underhook. Powerbomb there. And then if Cody Rhodes is not too careful, Crews could whip a couple of those power bombs out later on tonight. Usually when Apollo Crews whips those out, it's going to be game over. And now Cody Rhodes, that ground and pound game coming right after Apollo. Cody Rhodes can do all sorts of things. He can go with it with the best of the best. If it's giants, if it's lucha libre superstars, it does not matter. Cody Rhodes can do it. And Apollo Crews with a jumping kick to the face. As Apollo Crews, that maybe is starting to get angry because he's got that big cut on his head. And now Crews waiting for Cody to get up to his feet. Apollo Crews over the top. What a plancha from the top. Cody Rhodes is in trouble now. Or at least at that very moment anyway. And now Crews, military press. Boom, military press slam into the moonsault there. What a gorgeous combination there from Crews. And now Apollo gonna go back inside the ring. He realizes he has to get Cody back in the ring. He should have realized that he should have been a little bit further away from Cody in that exchange. And now Cody Rhodes, the Cody cutter out of nowhere. Is that enough? 2. No, strong kick out. And now, this is what we're talking about. Eric Bischoff getting involved in this matchup. Cody Rhodes should know that he's going to start doing this. And now it is time for a little bit of Suplex City from Apollo Crews to the WWE Champion. And this trio of suplexes, man, oh so dangerous. And now Apollo Crews looking to win. Will he walk out with the WWE Championship? No, Cody kicks out at 2.5. How much more can these guys withstand? And now Apollo. Can he do it? That swinging power slam. Will that power bomb be enough to put away Cody? Oh, but the rope break saves Cody Rhodes, though. How much more can Cody take? He's taken a lot of damage these last couple moments and just right now as well. That's what's going to happen when you're WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to take a lot of damage, but that's when you have to dig down deep and figure something out. And this is what Cody Rhodes is doing. That crossroads out of nowhere. Will this be it? No. Crews kicks out. And Cody Rhodes trying to fire himself up right now, saying this is the end of Crews. Big clothesline from Cody Rhodes. Another one. Crews does not want to fire up Cody Rhodes as he sweeps the leg. And Cody Rhodes telling Apollo Crews to get up to his feet. Springboard. Cody Cutter. Cody Cutter again. Second time in this matchup. 2, 3 it is. Cody Rhodes retains. What a match. Cody Rhodes and Apollo Crews tearing down the house tonight for the WWE Championship. Cody retains. What is next for Cody Rhodes on SmackDown as WWE Champion? I cannot wait to see in the next episode of SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
It is the main event of the evening. It has been a great night here at Clash at the Castle, but something has to give in your main event of the evening. It is Big E taking on Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship. It has been all mind games and absolute destruction by Bray Wyatt to the New Day. He's taken out Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston. There was rumors that Xavier Woods maybe by this time would be able to show up. He's not here at ringside, and I haven't seen him backstage, so I don't either he is actually here, I just haven't seen him, or he has not been going to be here whatsoever. And now here comes your Universal Champion, Bray Wyatt. He has been on an absolute tear as your Universal Champion. Like I said, WrestleMania, even before WrestleMania, I guess you could say the start of, after the Royal Rumble is when Bray Wyatt turned into a whole different animal. He recruited Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, certainly would become #1 contender, leading to, Alexa Bliss having the matchup tonight. Alexa Bliss didn't win the championship, but it was a good back and forth matchup. But I think this Wyatt family is just getting started. You got Bray Wyatt, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Alexa Bliss, and it may get bigger. You never know how Bray may decide to do things. Bray Wyatt, one of the most sadistic individuals. We even saw a couple weeks back, I want to say 3 weeks ago, there on Monday Night Raw, Extreme Rules Universal Championship matchup between Big E and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt won, but it was a brutal matchup though.
Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E.
Big E certainly seems like he's focused, he's ready for this.
And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion,
Bray Wyatt, your Universal Champion for a reason, continuing to be dominant more and more every single day. Will he be able to outlast Big E once again and bring down the power of positivity? It's a big question we are going to be finding out here in mere moments for that Universal Championship. The Universal Championship has had a long history here in WWE. We'll see if it changes hands tonight, though. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Big E versus Bray Wyatt. Two big meaty men slapping meat, just like Big E likes it. But in all seriousness, I'm serious about what I'm saying is these two guys. I mean, they're on top of their game. Big E going to be out for revenge for what Bray Wyatt has done to Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods over this past month. Big E dealt with a different version of Bray Wyatt there on SmackDown when Big E was Intercontinental Champion. But this is a whole different Bray Wyatt, more sadistic, more unforgiving. And that's surprising to even say, but Bray Wyatt plans on ending the power of positivity tonight. That's why he's taking out Kofi. He's taking out Xavier Woods so it wouldn't give any power of positivity vibes at ringside here. Now Big E has to do it all by himself. He has to hold enough positivity to stay positive in this matchup, because there's going to be times in this matchup it is going to be hard to try and put away a man like Bray Wyatt. No. Wait a minute. Big E. Oh no. Spear! Spear through the middle rope! Tearing out the insides of Bray Wyatt. We have not seen that in a very long time for Big E. Big E pulling out all the stops tonight to become your Universal Champion. Holy cow. As now Bray being focused now. Big E coming right out of here. He's focusing on the ribs, focusing on the neck area. If you're Bray Wyatt, you don't want this right now. You do not want Big E bringing that big fight to you. And now Bray back up to his feet, swinging for the fences. Ooh, backbreaker right to there, the lower back / hip area as well. I believe the referee says she is at a 6. Oh God, what is this? Oh my God! Referee now at a 7. To avoid a countout, you need to get both of these men back inside the ring. Big E was going through Bray Wyatt pretty good there, but then all of a sudden Bray was able to change it around. But now we're witnessing Big E getting himself back in this matchup, taking it to Bray Wyatt, and now a big-time spine buster takes it to Bray Wyatt. Will this be enough? No. Strong kick out there from Bray. Uh-oh. Big E, the explosion. The big explosion splash right there to the ribs. Will that be enough to put him away? No. Strong kick out from Bray. Bray continues. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Bray now from behind. And I'm that referee too. Where the hell? How the hell did that happen? The lights just end up going out and everything just changes. That's a scary thought that Bray Wyatt can change up the lights just like that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Bray Wyatt is too much for Big E. That lower back certainly affecting Big E. Especially that maneuver he took earlier on in the matchup outside the ring. Sister Abigail. 2. No, Big E kicks out. Big E kicks out of the Sister Abigail. And now, Big E, high risk, high reward. All the cards on the table. Frog splash, but a strong kick out from Big E. What in the heck is going on here? Certainly looked like Bray was in trouble, changing up everything, turned off the lights, got the momentum, and just like that, it's absolutely crazy. And now, big old power slam. Big E needs to get something going right now or it's going to be game over for him. Frog splash, no, it misses. Big E now. Both men up to their feet. Let's see if Big E can muster up something. Big old military press slam. And now, Big E feeling that power of positivity. Bray Wyatt should not be giving him any false hope right now. Because Big E could become Universal Champion, but no. Bray moves out the way. Big E didn't have to do that. But he knows how dangerous Bray Wyatt is. He's trying to pull out all the damn stops that he can. No, Bray Wyatt. He's fighting his multiple personalities. And now, the mandible claw. The mandible claw to Big E. And just like that, suffocating Mr. Big E into a splash right there to the ribs. And that very well could be the final touches of this match. 2, 3 it is. Bray Wyatt retains his Universal Championship here tonight, live on Clash at the Castle in your main event of the evening. Good back and forth match there, but Bray Wyatt still walks out your Universal Champion. Not a back and forth with Big E, but Big E just not able to pull out the stops for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt showing you guys why he plans on taking over Monday Night Raw for the foreseeable future. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Bray Wyatt's still in the middle of the ring. The chairman of the board, Triple H, is making his way down to the ring. What could this mean? We thought we just witnessed the end of the pay-per-view, but it looks like Triple H wants to have some more time. Maybe talk about what he did to Shane McMahon, maybe explain his actions. And, whoa, wait a minute. Triple H does have a championship around his waist. Obviously, he's not a champion here in Universe mode. He's the chairman of the board. Certainly doesn't mean he can't wrestle, but I don't know why the hell he has a championship around his waist. But it seems like Triple H is out here. And there's a graphic saying World Heavyweight Champion. Very interesting to see what that certainly means here.
What a malicious attack.
This is about getting the edge, not making friends, Saxton.
As now Triple H coming right into the ring, face to face for the most part with Bray Wyatt. What in the hell is Triple H doing here with this championship belt right now? Big win that you just got over Big E. I see Bray Wyatt. Hell of a match, but I'm not coming out here to interrupt you whatsoever. You just happen to be out here. But I do have a big announcement, and it regards you and the Universal Championship and that WWE Championship there on SmackDown. The King of the Ring pay-per-view is our next pay-per-view for both Raw and SmackDown, where superstars are going to be wrestling against each other to get that opportunity to become the next in line for WWE Championship, Universal Championship. By winning the King of the Ring, that gets them a spot against their brand's champion at SummerSlam. The big news here in this situation is this: Bray Wyatt and Cody Rhodes will be unifying those championships together to become the WWE Undisputed Championship there at King of the Ring. So we're making it official: Cody Rhodes versus Bray Wyatt at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And the winner of the King of the Ring tournament for the very first time ever is not just getting a WWE Championship opportunity. No, that's not happening this year. This time, when you win the King of the Ring tournament, you become the new World Heavyweight Champion. Also, if we run into a situation where the WWE Undisputed Championship is one on Raw and the King of the Ring winner is on Raw, we will send the champion, the new World Heavyweight Champion, to the other brand, vice versa. If, let's say, the winner on SmackDown wins the WWE Undisputed Championship on SmackDown, the King of the Ring winner's on SmackDown, we send the World Heavyweight Championship to Monday Night Raw. More information going out in the near future.